Here we go. The next game, a Friday night footy, the big game, a Friday night footy. But then again, the last game was 2. We are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, wow, we just had a fantastic game between the Warriors and the Tigers that finished in a nail-biting 30-26 finish there. But now we are blessed with another game for Friday night footy, and we got the Cronulla Sharks going up against the S George Illawarra Dragons. She's going to turn that down. Now, look, this game is a strange one because honestly, it could be terrible, but it also, sorry guys, I'm just going to fix this one. There we go. It could be terrible, but it also could be very good. This is a rivalry game between two teams that obviously don't really like each other. They're both from the southeast of Sydney. Cogra is where the Dragons are home, call home, and yet they're the away team right now because the Sharks obviously are renovating Shark Park right now. They aren't going to be there for a couple of years, actually. So they are playing the home game out of the Dragons' home stadium. So the Dragons wouldn't really be liking that one, but they can't really do too much about it. But wow, I'm still getting over that last game. Holy damn, that was a fantastic finish. Probably one of the better finishes of the season so far. Now, guys, I've actually tipped the Sharks in this one. I know it's a crazy tip considering, the Sharks are a team in the bottom 4 right now, but I don't really think they are a bottom 4 team. I think that overall the Sharks are a pretty decent team with a pretty decent roster, but they just haven't been finding it because of the lack of a significant coach in their ranks after they sacked Johnny Morris there. Now, they are coming here after did they win last week? No, they would have lost last week. The Sharks always lose lately. So I'm just going to assume they lost. And I know they would have lost to the Rabbitohs. That's right. It was a relatively close game there, considering, though. It wasn't that bad of a game, but the Rabbitohs did win in the end there. Look, I think the Sharks are better than their form suggests, and I think the Sharks are better than where they are on the ladder. So I think they should win this game. The Dragons on the other hand, obviously, by the way, the game has started, guys. The Dragons with the ball 35 metres out. The Dragons, on the other hand, they come into this game after being one of the dirtiest teams I've ever seen. Last week against the Storm, they got flogged, but they still scored 20 points despite a send-off and a sin bin in the early stages of that game. Dragons put the ball away here on a fifth tackle, and it comes down here to the Sharkies, 20 metres out from their own line. So William Kennedy will bring this one past the 30. The Dragons, obviously, their whole team is just shaken up after a lot of suspensions, a lot of injuries. So the Sharks should be winning this game today. If they don't, then there's questions that need to be asked. So Sharks with the ball here, second tackle, 40 metres out. But let me know in the chat, guys, who you are supporting. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here, because we are so damn well close to 10,000 subscribers. So third tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 42 metres out from their own line. Toby Rudolph with a big old run there into the attacking half here for tackle. Jet Taylor says hi. Hello, Jet Taylor. Cameron says, I really like Jubilees of ground. Shush. I know why you're saying that, because you're a Sydney FC fan, but I'm not a big fan of Jubilee, personally. I don't really think it's that great compared to a lot of other stadiums. But fifth tackle here, Chad Townsend puts this ball up in the air. Good take there by Cody Ramsey, who is their fullback today, mind you. Who is their fullback? Obviously, Matt Duffy has been taken away from the fullback position, and Cody Ramsey has been thrown in there, they've been talking about. So it opens the door for, potentially, Matt Duffy to go to the Broncos. Cameron says, okay, you got me. NRL license. What's your favourite sports stadium, Blaze? Chicago, Wrigley Field. But if you're talking about in the NRL, I will go with... in the NRL, I will go with... Well, I'm always going to say Seabus. I'm always going to say Seabus there, every day of the week. Seabus is a fantastic stadium too. Like, it's not even biased. Seabus is an unbelievable stadium. So fifth tackle here for the Dragons. They're 42 metres out here from their own line. But Suncorp on its day is incredible. Like, Origin... It's just ridiculous at Suncorp. Until you go to an Origin game at Suncorp, like, tell you what, oh my goodness me, that place is just ridiculous. It's hot. It can be middle of winter and it'll be hot inside there because it is just so tense. It is so atmospheric and it's unbelievable. So first tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 40 metres out from their own line. Sport Action says, how good is Zach Lowe? What? What's going on right now? What are you talking about? Lax Lorax? Zach Lomax? You're shocking. NRL for License ANZ is horrible. Never said ANZ. At one stage. Never ever said ANZ. So fourth tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 45 metres out here from the line. Destin Q says, I think the best stadiums are out of Bankwest and Suncorp. Bankwest is good for atmosphere, but it's not really the greatest stadium, but it's good. It definitely is good. For atmosphere-wise, it's built the best, but Allianz, the new Allianz, will be fantastic. Up it goes here from the Sharkies. The Dragons will get the ball here. 5 metres out here from their own line. A bit of a tense start here. No one's really threatening, but the Sharkies are probably the team with the momentum so far in this opening 4 minutes of the game. First tackle for the Dragons. They're 4 metres out from their own line. And for us, I like Magellan Jones. It's okay. It's a bit of a strange stadium to get to. It's not exactly the most easy stadium to get to, but it's still walking distance from the train station and stuff like that. It's fine, but it's an odd stadium. Jim Smalley says, what type of player would you rather a team? Someone who's nimble or strong? Strong. Fourth tackle here for, in today's game, nimble, I guess. But Corey Norman will boot this ball down here. Relatively decent kick, and it's going to go to grass. So you'll be happy with that one if you're the Dragons. And William Kennedy is going to bring this ball back here. Get past the 20, you'd hope. And, high tackle. That's got to be a high tackle. He's on the ground, though. But the same sense, Tedesco goes to the ground and gets that call. So that should have been a high tackle there. Logan in Thailand says, Wynn Stadium looks the best from drone shots. Wynn Stadium's a good stadium. It's a beautiful stadium, but it's also... It's not the greatest atmospheric stadium, but it's a great stadium to go to because obviously, there's the ocean right behind it. So 35 minutes to go here of the first half. Aaron Woods with the ball gets past the 40-meter line. A bit tense here in this opening the opening stanza here. A little bit tense here. Aaron Woods gets that ball back. Brayley gets it off to Chambers, and Chambers is never, ever passing that ball. He is known for never passing the ball. Literally gave the Sharks a premiership in 2016 from not passing the ball. I'll read what she's reading. Says, thoughts on Corey Norman? I think Norman's always been relatively average, but it is what it is. Townsend's been taken out quite late there, in my opinion. Oh my goodness me, that's a good take from the Dragons. Jeez, that was a good take there by Max Fernay. Gee whiz. So Cody Ramsey now with the ball, and he's going to take it down inside his own 20-meter line. Second tackle here for the Dragons. Not making a great deal of meters. Aiden Tolman, that has to be a set restart there. That's clearly a set restart. But they're not going to call it. Wowee. Wowee. Yeah, the thing with Wynn Stadium is that it's all about the aesthetics of Wynn Stadium. It's not really about the atmosphere, in my personal opinion. Corey Norman's away here. Corey Norman's away. Taken down here. 45 metres out here from their own line. The Dragons. McCulloch will get this ball off to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt's going to kick this ball down here on fourth tackle. It's going to stay in here. That's going to stay in, and William Kennedy is going to have to bring this ball back here from his own 5 metre. And he's going to step on the inside and take it down. Gee whiz. What's going on here in this game right now? Destin Q says, Leichhardt shithouse. I'm not a personally big fan. A lot of people say that Leichhardt's the greatest, but it's like, I don't personally believe so, to be honest with you. Sharks here with the ball, and I've been there on a packed Leichhardt day, but then again, they did lose that day. They did lose. So third tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. Aaron Woods gets it off to Toby Rudolph, and Toby Rudolph will be getting through 35 metres out. This is shithouse opening start here. Someone do something. Get a stick and poke someone. Do something. Offloads it. There we go. There's an offload. There is an offload here. Will Chambers pass the ball, and maybe you might have actually scored a try, but no, Will Chambers is a piece of shit. Right-hand side here for the Sharkies. At the halfway point, Chad Townsend puts the ball up in the air, and this first 7 minutes of this game has been so diabolically shithouse that I want to peel my eyes out. What is this? And for life says, who would you personally put at fullback for the Maroons, Blaze? Ponga. Ponga gets fullback for the Maroons with AJ Brimson, number 14. RB Form Music says, why the Sharks decide to sign Chambers? I guess for his defense, but like, I don't know. I really don't really know. So 40 minutes out from their own line, the Dragons with ball. This is just so basic from the Dragons. It's just so basic from the Sharks. On the left-hand side, they're going to get slapped down here 45 minutes out. This is, Jack Bird's still going here, taking down the halfway point. Can we see something, please? Knock on here from the Dragons. Knock on from the Dragons. The Sharks will get the ball here on the attack and half, and this will be a good chance for the Sharkies to score first. This will be a good chance for the Sharkies to score first here. Here we go. At the halfway point, it's going to be a knock-on here from the Dragons. That's just an unfortunate lost ball there. It wasn't a deliberate hit out there, but he was just trying to play the footy, and he hits it into the legs. It will be a knock-on here from the From the Dragons. Daz says, fight, come on. No, really. He just threw the ball at him. Don't push. We all know that just a push, Daz. We all know the push are coming. We all know it's not going to be any more than a push. So 8 minutes gone here. Sharks on the halfway point. David Jacobs says, how much days till New South Wales Blues or Queensland? Like a month or something like that. Oh, less than a month. Oh, Matty Moylan here. Oh, taken down there. Oh, what's going on here? A player taking off the ball here, and it's going to be a penalty to the Sharks. Wow, okay. There was a penalty for a player taken off the ball. The Sharks are going to get the penalty here. Eliza Flawless says, hi. Hello, Eliza Flawless. How you doing? Hope you're going well. Did you see the last game? It was a very good game between the Tigers and the Warriors. So it's going to be, wow, Sharks with a horrific kick there. That was absolutely terrible there from the Sharks to kick that for like 10 meters, sorry. Chet tells us 3 segments like this game. I think the Dragons should be a little bit more careful this game, considering they had a send-off and a couple of send-bins in the last game. So Sharks with the ball here, 20 metres out. Aaron Wood's still going here. 15 metres out here. That was a very strong run there by Aaron Woods. Right-hand side for the Sharkies. They should score here. They should score here. They should score here. They should score here. Knock on for the Dragons. So it will be a repeat set here for the Sharks. Repeat set here for the Sharks. William Kennedy will get this ball outside to Chad Townsend. Townsend will get this ball out to Will Chambers. Chambers never passed this ball. Never passed the ball. Didn't pass the ball. 30 minutes out here from the line. The Sharks with the ball. 9 minutes gone here. Can the Sharkies score in this opening 10 minutes? Right-hand side, Wade Graham with the ball. Ooh, close to a high tackle there. 23 minutes out here for the Sharks. First tackle here, Toby Rudolph. Rudolph gets it to Aaron Woods. Woods here, 15 metres short. Here they go. The Sharkies are right in front of the line. Have a chance to score first in this game. Right-hand side they come. Gets it off to William Kennedy. Kennedy here. Gets it off to Nikora. Oh, he gets the offload away. Sharkies, Toby Rudolph. Toby Rudolph! Oh, I don't know. He's literally less than half a metre short. Third tackle here for the Sharks. Gets it outside. Chad Townsend with the ball. Chad Townsend still going with the ball. Gets the ball out to the wing. Gets the ball out to the wing. Matty Moylan, taken down 5 minutes short. How are the Dragons saving this one right now? 4 tackle here for the Sharks. Can they score very quickly? Right hand side, Aaron Woods. Woods here gets off to Toby Rudolph. Rudolph still going here. Going to get taken down. 5 metres short here for the Sharks. 5th tackle coming on up here for the Sharkies. 5th tackle coming on up. Can they score? 5th, Chad Townsend. Will Kennedy will get it off, and it's going to be try time for the Sharkies. Try time for the Sharkies. They're going to score. It's going to be 4-0 here with a kick to come. Jeez, that was a tough set to watch. They should have scored about 10 times there, but they will score, and the Sharks will put it over the line. So it is a 4-0 ball game here with a kick to come from the wing. Justin Q says, this isn't a Friday night game, bro. Well, it is and it isn't at the same sense, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying. But steps on the inside there, and that will be a try time for the Sharkies with Kiana Tracy going over the line, and we all knew that was coming. They had plenty of chances. They should have scored a try even earlier, but they just couldn't seem to get it out. Lolito says, shoot out, mate. No, I disagree. I don't think the Dragons have the ability to match it on the attacking front in this game. Jet Taylor says, I like the Jaws music when the Sharks score. Yeah, it's pretty good. Obviously, they're only playing that because they're the home team when they're technically in this game. Chris Parry says, yeah, terrible Friday night game. Yeah, we thought that about the last game, Warriors and Tigers, but that ended up being an absolute thriller. That was a 30-26. That was the shootout of the night. That was the shootout. Dasmate says, this should have been a Friday 6 p.m. game. Yeah, but before the season started, no, the Dragons were the wooden spoon of potential, and the Sharks were missing the top 8. So yeah, you've probably spot on there. Sash and Kelson says, as a Warriors fan, the last couple of moments of that game was terrifying. Yeah, well, that's the life of a Warriors fan, my dude. You know that all well and truly. You know what I'm saying? You know that one well and truly, because that was a ridiculous finish there. That was a ridiculous finish there. Shinana says, go the Sharks, put more love in PNG, get around Papua New Guinea. So 28 and a half minutes to go here of the first half. It is 4-0 to the Sharks. Can they kick this one from the wing? Chatty Townsend. Wilson. Oh, my gosh, straight on through. So 6-0 is the score. Jet Taylor says 36-18 Sharkies. I'm going to go Sharks to win this game, and I'm going to say 36-6. I don't think the Dragons are going to score a great deal. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think the Dragons are going to score a great deal. I think the Sharkies are going to be able to pull away in this one, to be honest with you. I think they will be. But 11 minutes gone here, guys, and the Sharks do lead 6-0. We're on 15 likes. Come on, guys. I know we can get more likes than that. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. But let's at least get 5 more likes. We've got 42 people watching. I know we can get 5 more likes at the very minimum. But 28 minutes to go. The first half, and the Dragons will boot this ball right on back to the Sharkies. Now, don't forget, guys, tomorrow we're probably going to be streaming all 3 games because I still have a pretty bung ankle here. My ankle is still pretty gone from my spraining, so I probably will be streaming all 3 games tomorrow. Death and Q's a score prediction for Bronx Roosters tomorrow. I'm probably going to take the Roosters 50-10. I'm going to go Roosters 50-10, but that's going to be a good run there by Nakora, who's going to be about 25 metres out here from their own line. I'm taking the Roosters in a big one there. The Roosters have a way better attack than the Broncos, and it's not at Suncorp, so you'd assume the Roosters should get a pretty hefty win in that one. 4 tackle here, 40 minutes out here from their own line. Aaron Woods rolls that ball back here, and it's going to be, a 40-20 attempt here. He put his foot past the 40. What are you doing? Destin Q says, well, you reckon Bronx take double 50 losses? Yeah, absolutely. I saw it last year. I don't know what's the difference this year. Look, they've been okay this year, but in the same sense, the big win that everyone talks about is the Titans game, and that was the Titans with their defense. That wasn't the Broncos. That was the Titans being an absolutely horrific defensive team that let them back into that game. That's what happened in that game. That wasn't the Broncos being any kind of good team. So third tackle here for the Dragons. Left-hand side they come. Ben Hunt gets out to Norman. Norman here gets it outside, and the Dragons will get taken down about 35 metres out from the line. Johnny Leonard says the Eels and Manly game should be good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I would love a whole round of good games right now, except for the Titans-Bulldogs game. But this is looking like it could be an interesting game. But I do think the Sharks win this by a decent amount. Ben Hunt puts the ball up in the air, and good take by William Kennedy. That is a good take by William Kennedy there in the air. Cameron says, no, we won't put 50 on them, probably like 42-6. What's the point of tipping 42 if you're not going to go 50? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point, man? What you doing here, man? What you doing here, Carol? What are you doing here? What's the point of not tipping the 50? Tip the 50 bomb. Get the 50 bomb going. Jimmy Scissors says, reckon Rabbits can win against the Panthers? I have tipped the Rabbits. Set restart here for the Sharkies. Left-hand side they come, and that's going to be a Joshy Dugan with the ball, obviously playing his former team. He's known for playing for the Sharkies for quite a few years now, but he used to play for the Dragons. We all know that. Cameron says, Eel versus Manly will be game of the round, in my opinion. Big call. I'm still taking Panthers Rabbitohs. I think both teams are attacking. Both teams have the ability to... No, they're both pretty... Well, Rabbitohs are shocking defensively, but Panthers attacking-wise and defensively are very good. I think that game will be unreal. I really do. Third tackle of the Sharkies, 40 metres out. Left-hand side they come. Left-hand side they come. William Kennedy taken down 30 metres short here. Johnny Leonard says, I reckon 51-6 Roosters over the Broncos. Now we're talking. The 50 bomb has been dropped, and I love it. Toby Rudolph with the ball. He's going to be 20 metres short here from the line. Fifth tackle here for the Sharkies. Right-hand side they come. Gets off to Chad Townsend. Townsend puts the ball in the air. Hit back there from the Sharks. That's going to be knocked back from the Dragons, and it will be the Dragons' ball 10 metres out from their own line. 10 metres out here from their own line. They will... Gee whiz, someone just sent me a screenshot on Instagram of their bet in this game. They had Sharks to score one or more tries in the first 9 minutes 59, lead at halftime and win. They had $100 on it. It was paying $3.10. Guys, the Sharks scored at the 10 minutes and 2 second mark. Gee whiz, the buddy messages you get. The Sharks scored at the 10 minutes and 2 seconds mark. The Sharks had to be scoring within the first 9 minutes 59. That's crack up. But the Dragons will lose the ball there, and the Sharks will get the ball back here. I shouldn't laugh at that, but in the same sense, like, that's madness. Like, that is a madness that you can lose that bet by 3 seconds, because the Sharks will go on and win this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will lead at halftime and they will win the game. So Sharks win the ball here, 35 minutes out here for the Dragons line, and he'll lose it. He'll drop it. Wow. Noah 6 says, but if I'm being honest, in my mind, at least without being biased and not offending anyone who thinks differently, you're trying to troll me right now. I caught you before I got to the end of it. I caught you before I got to the end of it. Cam Evans says, yes, Sawali is playing. Yeah, Sawali's playing. Yeah, I heard that Sawali is debuting for the Chooksers. Now, he should have debuted against the Eels, but obviously that didn't happen because the NRL wasn't ahead of the time, or the referees didn't know what to call, even though it was pretty simply obvious that it was a send-off for both of them. Sharks have had 88% territory in this game. Gee whiz, the Dragons have not been in the attacking half much at all. Jamie Robertson says, great last-minute call in that last game, BKR. But it was pretty full-on, man. It was very difficult to all forward pass. That's a forward pass. Yeah, forward pass there for the Dragons. Yeah, they were away there, the Dragons, but that was definitely a forward pass. Cam Evans says, a crazy bet. Someone put money on Lingard not scoring the entire 1920 season. I saw that, and he scored in the very last minute of the season. I know. Ridiculous. You would have been... It wasn't a huge bet, though, was it? I think it was only like a $50 bet or a £50 bet or something like that, wasn't it? But yeah, I remember that. That was very funny. That was very funny. That one you have to laugh at. I shouldn't laugh at one of my own buddy followers, losing a bet. Like so 40 metres out here from the line. The Sharks will have a attacking set. Here they come. By the way, guys, as you can see, I put up the new Sharkies poster that we have on the BKR Sport Redbubble store. That's still really good. I love this. Hold on one second. I'll get at the comments. The comments are there. That's still bloody... How good is that? The Roosters one. It's just so bloody good. I designed it all, if you guys didn't know this. Yeah, we change them around when there's new games on and stuff like that. But that's the new Sharkies one. I bloody love it. Buddy, I'm like Picasso, mate. So first tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 35 metres out here from the line. Left-hand side they come. Eliza Flawless says, by a mile, what's he complaining about? Oh, yeah, clearly. That was clearly forward. So Sharks here with the ball, and it's going to be Toby Rudolph getting to the 20-metre line here. Oh, that's a big old run by Toby. Buddy, you got to love him. He's a good lock, man. Third tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 15 metres out here from the line. Chance here to make it a 10-0 ball game. Chance here to make a 10-0 ball game. Instead, they're going to throw it to basically me. No, the ball's not coming to me. It was close, though. That went over the sideline, and it was close enough to fall through my window right now. Come says the Chooks one is lovely. The Chooks one lovely. It's bloody incredible. They are very good quality too. I actually really like them. I'm very chuffed. And obviously you guys know this one will be coming out tomorrow night. Oh yeah, this one will be coming out tomorrow night. Oh, you better bloody damn well believe it. This one will be coming out tomorrow night. You bloody know it, son. How dare you think that we wouldn't be bringing that one out tomorrow night? Noah 6 says, yeah, when is Oz Super Rugby team going to win? Never. Come says, well, that ball almost hit me in the head. I had to dodge it. Man, it was crazy. That was a terrible pass there from the Sharks. So 19 minutes gone here, guys. First tackle here for the Dragons. They are 25 minutes out, even their own line. Good run, though, here. Good run here by the Dragons. Chris Parry says smash. Who got smashed? Jimmy Jane says that ball ended up in the Leagues Club. It's fun, buddy. That's actually funny because I know where that Leagues Club is, and it was close. So the Dragons here, 35 minutes out here from the line. Third tackle here for the Dragons. Can they get something crack-a-lackin' here? They haven't been good in this game at all. But in the same sense, I can't believe it's been 19 minutes gone. Dragons here right inside. This should be a try here nearly. This should be a try. No, good defense there from the Sharks to cover themselves at the back. But fourth tackle here for the Dragons. They're 10 minutes out. Left-hand side they go. Benny Hunt with the ball. Ben Hunt with the ball. Gets tackled. 5 metres short here. Down on fifth. Here they go. Can they get something going here? Left-hand side gets it off. It's going to be Corey Norman. Norman with a pretty average kick, but it's going to work out for him. No, it's not going to work out for him. They're lucky. They're lucky, the Sharkies. But the ball bounced off Aiden Tolman, set up perfectly for Fianai, and it will be a dropout here for the Dragons. Destin Q says, he really must have been waiting every year for the Bronx to win a wooden spoon. Absolutely. Yeah. And don't worry, we might not be waiting long the way they're going right now. We might be, we might not be waiting long right now, my man. So 20.5 minutes to go here of the first half here, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. William Hunt says, has Wade Graham lost his mojo? He used to be one of the exciting players in the comp. He's getting older, man. He's not a young chap anymore. He played with the Panthers, was good. Played with the Sharkies, has been very good. But yeah, look, he's winding down, man. He's not the same player he used to be because one, the game's kind of gone away-ish from what he has been so successful with, and secondly, he is older. He's not a young lad anymore in comparison. Haley Hendry says only 6 points. That's so low. Yes, it is. I'm not even going to defend it. Right-hand side of the Dragons. Cody Ramsey with a brilliant run, but he gets taken down 3 meters down. Gee whiz, that's decent defense there from the Sharks, considering they're really terrible defense usually. This is pretty decent defense from the Sharks. Paul Vaughan held up here, and the Dragons will get the ball 10 meters out from their own line, 10 meters out from the Sharkies line. Justin Q says, no, I don't reckon they wouldn't spoon this year, to be honest. They'll be down there, but there is some awful teams this year, especially with Stags coming back. Just an FYI, Stags played last year. Just an FYI, the Broncos last year were in the exact same position, 15th, and they had to rely. Oh my God, that's absolutely shocking here from the Sharks. But he dropped that ball, absolutely. That's absolutely a drop ball there. Don't be clapping Connor Tracy here. Whoa. Well, they're clapping Connor Tracy for good defense. That was some of the worst defense you're ever going to see. He's just lucky that they've knocked the ball on here. Connor Tracy's looking for Jack Bird there. If he catches that ball there, they score a try. That was horrific defense from Connor Tracy. What are you, buddy? What are you clapping him and getting around him for? He did nothing. Johnny Leonard says Bulldogs will get the spoon probably. Yeah, absolutely. But then again, last year we saw the Bulldogs were getting the spoon the whole way, and then the Bulldogs beat the Rabbitohs, and I believe Wayne Bennett threw that game, so the Broncos got it because that made Wayne Bennett look better. But this is the same thing that happened last year, lads. They couldn't win games that they should have. Tasman says the Dogs only have to win once or twice for the Broncos to be last. I'm pretty certain that it only has to be twice because your for and against is so horrifically bad. But then again, the Dogs play the Titans tomorrow, probably get flogged, and then Roosters play the Broncos, probably flog them. So it's going to be similar as normal. Destin Q says, yeah, but I wouldn't say the comp is as close this year as last year. I wouldn't in regards to the bottom four. In regards to the bottom six, I absolutely would. Bottom four, bottom five-ish, I absolutely would. So, the Tigers are still losing their games. The Broncos are losing their games. the Dogs are losing their games. Who's to say that the Dogs can't find form later on in the season like they usually do? The Dogs are known for finding form later on in the season. So unless the Broncos can find some form at some point, you can't be relying on a centre to come back to be a good team. What are you doing? You're relying on a centre? Oscar versus Warriors better than the Titans. I don't know where you're getting that one from, man. Cameron says, I don't think a Warriors fan should be talking shit at all, to be completely honest with you, to what we just witnessed. But, they got off lucky in the end. Andre De Leon says, go the Sharkies. You going to Saucon in GC this year? I've no idea what Saucon is, but getting around the Sharkies. Alrighty, well, I think they're going to win this game, but that's a high tackle here for the Dragons. So Paul Vaughan, I don't think it's a sin bin, but it will be a penalty. Oh wait, direct contact to the head. They're going to say this is a sin bin. This is going to be a sin bin here. Yeah, he's off for 10. He's off for 10. Yep. So Paul Vaughan will go to the bin here. Wow, that was out of blue. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. That was crazy. So that just came out of nowhere there. What the hell? Sport Actions Dragons. Grubs? Yeah, absolutely. What's with this team and getting high tackles? Dragons, do you know how to make a tackle without hitting someone's head? Do you know how to make a tackle without hitting someone's head? That's a sin bin in this rules. That is a sin bin in the rules. Like Dragons, you had a week. Jimmy James said that's off. Not on the basis of these new rules, man. That is a blatant straight up penalty. That's a blatant straight up penalty and a sin bin under these new rules, man. So, you can complain all you like, but that is, under these new rules, a bingo bango. Jack Thomas says, where do you think the Titans sit in the team list? 7. Destin Q says, as soon as they signed Maguire, they turned to Grubby. Yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. 17 and a half minutes, or we may have just only noticed it now. So 17 and a half minutes to go here of the first half. The Sharks will have the ball here, 35 minutes out here from the Dragons line. Now, I don't think the Sharks have been impressive here in this game at all, but we weren't expecting either team to be impressive here in this game. Brayley with a nice little run here, 20 minutes out from the line. Noah 6, be very careful, my dude. Be very careful in regards to that. Sharks here with the ball 20 minutes out. Not only am I saying be careful because you can get timed out, but secondly, you're entering a legality issue, which, you're not anonymous online, my dude. 4th tackle here for the Sharkies. 15 metres out. Just helping you out. William Kennedy with the ball. 10 metres out here on 5th tackle. William Hunt says, thank you, Dragons, for taking Maguire off Cowboys' hands. Yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. Right-hand side here. 5th tackle, left-hand side they go. Matt Moylan with the ball. He's going to kick it through. Nice little kick here, actually. It's going to be a dropout. Oh, it will be a dropout. It was nearly sitting up there for a try, but it will not be a try. It will go out here for a dropout. Number 6 says, Soz, don't necessarily start to me, man. I'm helping you out. If you're talking about legality issues like that, that's why I try and keep people calm and try to get people not to talk about the Jared Haynes situation or the Jack DeBellin situation, because I'm not going to get in trouble for it because I'm not going to talk about it on that stage. But comment sections, although the police aren't exactly searching through, people can screenshot and shit. I'm just saying, it's not anonymous. So be careful when you're talking about legality issues like that. But Sharks with the ball here, 45 metres out here from the line, right-hand side they come. And that's a knock-on for the Sharks. Wow. Toby Rudolph, you're an idiot. You are a goose. A very, very big goose. What on the god named earth are you doing there, Toby Rudolph? Why hello says, thank you for Cowboys for taking off the Broncos' hands. Yeah, fair enough too. But jeez, Toby Rudolph, that was just shocking. So the Dragons will get the ball here. They're going to be 20 minutes out. By the way, guys, 3 likes away from 30. Hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. 3 likes away from 30. Tasman says, you're not wrong. Sarab says, a send off last week and sin bin. In regards to what? In regards to what? Oh, okay. In regards to that before. Oh, I'm behind there. So I'm looking at the comment section from ages ago. First tackle here for the Dragons. It's going to be set restart here inside the attacking half. The Dragons going to get a nice attack and set now. Offloads it. Right-hand side they go. Someone says, Big, how do you know what team I support? Brother, I've heard your team and who you support about 50 times through every single stream. I'm very well aware of who you support. So first tackle here for the Dragons. They're 35 minutes out. Left-hand side. The Dragons knock it on. This game is so shit, it's not even funny. Like, it's not actually funny. It's not funny, guys. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I need help. I need help watching this. I need help. This is just absolutely diabolically shocking. Wow, Drew Feet says, these teams are not making the 8. You reckon, mate? No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This Sharks team's looking unbelievable. I don't believe it, mate. You're crazy. You are acting out of this world crazy, mate. What are you talking about? This Sharks team is looking incredible, and so is this Dragons team. Destin Q says, why is this televised? That's a very good question, man. That's a very good question. NRL for Life says, for a Friday night game on Channel 9, this is horrible. Why hello there? Says, come on, Dragons, I need you to win this. I've gone 0 from 2 this week. Why did you see the Tigers against the Warriors? You'll close, actually, in the end, but same sense. The Warriors still 1 net 1 with 14 minutes to go here of the first half. Here come the Shaggies. Come out and says aneurysm soon. It's close. It'll happen. Last night we tried to get away from it, but it happened with the Knights. It did happen with the Knights. Meg Campbell says this game is hurting my eyes. Welcome to the party. Third tackle of the Sharkies. They're 35 metres out here from the Dragons line. Drew Feet says you have to believe it, mate. Broccoli Weeb says Sharks to the grand final. Sharks made the grand final. I tell you what, I'll become a buddy. Oh, wow, that's definitely played out. That's played out there. That's played out. It's going to be Sharks with the ball here. It's going to be a set restart here. So Sharks with the ball here, 12 metres out here from the Dragons line. Can we see something happen? That's a knock-on for the Sharks. There's no advantage, though. There's no advantage, though. There's no advantage. The Sharks get the ball here. The Sharks hit the ball here. There's no advantage. So I don't know why he's complaining. Eddie168 says Sharks won 1 premiership with Barber. Well, I reckon they would have had a good Barber, yes, but you're thinking about Ben Barber, who is B-A-R-B-A, not B-A-R-B-E-R, but, we'll see how they go, you know what I'm saying? Minty Rabbit, I said, is Sims playing? I'm not too certain. Destin Q, Sims is suspended, sorry, Sims is suspended. Destin Q says, it's crazy how Cowboys went to the grand final in 2017, and 3 years later they're close to winning a spoon. Cowboys aren't close to winning a spoon this year. Oh, last year they were, though, relatively. Sharks with the ball here, right-hand side, first tackle. Are they actually going to be able to complete this set? They're going to score? No, they're not. They're going to take it down. Connor Tracy, right on the sideline, first tackle of the Sharkies, 10 metres out. Left-hand side, they come, the Sharks with the ball, 20 metres out. Toby Rudolph. Desmond says Barber was the carry in that team. Yeah, I don't know if you want to be saying that, because then you look at the Sharks, and they won with Barber. The Dogs didn't win with Barber, so does that mean the Dogs are shit and the Sharks were good? So third tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 5 metres short here from the Dragons line. Destin Q says, yeah, I meant last year when they were a win off. Yeah, very close they were. Very, very close. Third tackle. I think they were 2 wins off after their win against the Broncos last game. Chambers gets that ball off to Wade Graham. Graham to Brayley. Brayley here. Gets it off to Williams, and Williams will be taken down 5 metres short here of the line. Reece Summerlin says, how much do you think the Eels will beat the Eagles by? Not many. I think the Eels win by 6. Fourth tackle here for the Sharkies. 5 metres out here. Right-hand side, Chad Townsend. Townsend on a knee. Gets it to Nakora, but Nakora will get taken down 4 metres short here on 5th tackle. Drew Feast says, as long as South don't win this year, that's going to be a penalty against the Dragons. You're a stupid team. Like, you really just are stupid. Like, you just are stupid. You just are stupid. Come up and says, to be fair, credit to the teams that managed to beat the Storm in the grand final. Hello, Manly won 40-0 against a team that had Greg Inglis, Cameron Smith, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk. That was the cheating team. That's a knock on there for the Sharks. That's a knock on for the Sharks. That should have been a knock on. That was a blatant knock on there for the Sharks. They're going to score. They should hope they don't score there. So it's going to be second tackle here with the Sharks. 8 metres out here. Right-hand side, they come Chad Townsend with the ball. Gets it off to Aiden Tolman. And Tolman, they're going to get a set restart here for a ruck infringement. But yeah, Manly won the grand final 40-0 over a salary cap infringement. It's a very significant salary cap infringed. Melbourne Storm team. Chad Townsend with the ball. Cuts on the inside. And he's going to lose that ball. This game is so shit. This game is so shit. It really is. I'm becoming a little baby. It's just shit, man. I want some ice cream. Come out and says, we beat Billy Slater in the grand final, his final ever match. I love it. Billy Slater, did he play that grand final? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was always getting to play that grand final, that's right. Minty Rabbit, I was at that game, wasn't I? No. Was that 2019 or 2018? I can't remember. No, it was 2018 Billy Slater retired, didn't he? If it was 2018, I was at the grand final and vlogged that game. It's on the channel. If it was 2019, then no, I wasn't. Danny Robertson says, and Stormont also had Israel and Lima. Yeah, Lima. Is that Jeff Lima? He's talking Jeff Lima in regards to like Israel Folau, Greg Inglis, Cameron Smith, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, Ben Hunt. No, but he made a good break there. Fifth tackle here, 40 metres out here from the line. Right-hand side, they come here. The Dragons, Corey Norman puts it in, and that's an absolutely horrific kick from Corey Norman. What the shit? Jeff Lima? Are you talking about Jeff Lima? Why are we talking about Jeff Lima when we're talking? It's like talking about, I love Donny, but that's like talking about Donny with like Darren Lockyer, or you talking about the Don with Scotty Prince, Luke Bailey, Matty Rogers. Now, what's going on there? It's like talking about that's like talking about Matt Lodge with Darren Lockyer, Wally Lewis, Gordon Tallis, Petro Civoniceva. What in the shit? Like, Jeff Lima. What is this going on here? Jeff Lima was the top forward in the game. Jamie Robertson, stop it, bro. Like, Jeff Lima was a good player, don't get me wrong, but like, please stop using him in the names with the likes of Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, Cameron Smith, Israel Folau, Greg Inglis. Like, gee whiz. Third tackle leave the Sharkies. They're 45 minutes out. Jeff Lima. Alrighty. Never thought I did not believe. When I woke up today, I did not believe I'd hear Jeff Lima's name. That's all I'll say. So 35 metres out here from the Dragons line. Sharks with a chance here. 4 tackle. Can they get something over the line here? Knock on for the Sharks. Wow. So we've seen about 14 knock-ons in this game, and that is in the last 5 minutes. 10 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. It is 6-0 to the Sharkies. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you have not already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Come on, guys. I know we can get one more like to hit 30. I know we can get one more like to hit 30. Come on, smack it. NRL for life is Corey Norman is the most overpaid player in the NRL with Milford. As much as I love my boy Ash, he's also quite overpaid, but in the same sense, you know. He's still decent play with the Titans, but people always like to use him as the scapegoat. Chuggy says, excited to see Joseph Suwali debut tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'll be streaming that game. I will be streaming the Roosters and the Broncos game. But the Dragons here, 40 metres out here from their own line. Right-hand side they go. They give it off. It's going to be Cody Ramsey with the ball. Cody Ramsey out the right-hand side here. Chance here with the Dragons. No, taken down. Daniel Bates says, I like Darren Britt when he was here in England, maybe deemed washed up when he was left the NRL. I saw him live at Knowsley Road versus Leeds, and he was outstanding about 2003. That's a lot of time before, like, most of us. I'm not too sure who Darren Britt is. I've actually never heard of Darren Britt, which could prove how young I am. At 2003, I was 9 years old, my dude, so I wasn't a great deal understanding, but in the same sense, I personally not too sure who Darren Britt is. 4 tackle here for the Dragons. They're 30 metres out here from the Sharkies line. Come over says, Jeff Lima, what a bloke, gotta love him. What a damn well bloke. He's not as much of a bloke as Georgie Rose. Oh, wow, that's a bad kick from the Dragons. That's a bad kick from the Dragons. The Will Chambers here will have the ball. He'll get out to the 10-metre line because you know why? He will not pass it. He will never pass it. Drew says, that's like DCU signing with the Gold Coast. How dare you say something so blasphemous, so ridiculous, so disgusting. That is just disgusting, Drew Feet. How dare you? So third tackle over the Sharkies. Why do they keep running it back straight into the ruck? I don't get it. So Paul Vaughan will be back on here with the Dragons. The Sharks did not score while the Dragons had a man in the bin. And Dugan will get out past the 40, but it didn't make a great deal of meters there, the old Sharkies. Daniel Bay says, yes, remember Lima over here for Warrington. Nothing special, to be honest. I know. That's why we're laughing. Oh, whoa. Cody Ramsey. What's going on there? Oh, Cody Ramsey. Brother. What the shit was that? Lucas Sharma says, I can see the game from your posters. Well, good. I hope you enjoy it. I wonder if can you actually see you can see a bit of it, I guess, but that's the best you're going to get on YouTube, I guess. Well, there you go. So second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. 35 metres out here. Liza Flor says, who is Jeff? Jeff is Jeff Lima. He used to play for the Melbourne Storm. I think that was the only place he played at. Is that a 40-20? And it's going to stay in. Jeez, that's so unlucky there for the Dragons. Oh, William Kennedy. Good little step there. He's still going here. 30 metres out. Jeez, that was so close to getting up a 40-20 there, the Sharks, but they will get the ball. That was a really good kick from McCulloch, but unfortunately, it just will not hit the line. Will Chambers has never, ever passed the ball. He's never going to pass the ball. You think he's going to pass the ball? You're dreaming. But yeah, Jeff Lima was a decent forward for the Storm. He was okay. Like, he was fine. Like, he did, sure. PSG Banger says hi again. Hello, PSG Banger. How you doing? So right-hand side of the Sharkies, here they come. Connor Tracy. Good little run there by Connor Tracy. 4 tackle. I still remember his debut against the Rabbitohs. He cost the Sharks the win again in that game. So left-hand side of the Sharks, they're going to get tackled down. No, Jack Williams still going here. 40 minutes out. Oh, he couldn't get the offload away, unfortunately. Minty Rabbitoh says, oh my God, can someone just score a try already? I would honestly take half-time over a try at this point. Because I would take full-time right now if I could. Oh, Cody Ramsey, nice little take. This game is honestly, I'm feeling like I'm 45 when really I'm only 27. So first tackle here for the Dragons. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. Noah 6 says, I love Fafaloa. Khalifa Fafaloa. I know Khalifa. He was okay. You know, he's a decent player for the Titans and Cowboys, but never really never really hit as much as you would have liked him to get. He also played with the Sharkies, didn't he? 5 foot lower? I can't remember. That's going back 5 years or so now, 5, 6 years ago. Good run there by Paul Vaughan up to the halfway point. So the Dragons with the ball. I hope you guys didn't bet on the over because this game is not going over. This game is not going over. And that's going to be a big kick there from Ben Hunt. And the ball's going to just bounce straight up in the air. And the Sharks, why are you passing that ball across the line? What are you doing? And Connor Tracy will get out to about 15 minutes out. No, 6 says he's only 6. He's only 30. Is he really? Gee whiz. I know him from when he was at the Titans. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. But I knew when he was at the Gold Coast. Good bloke, but yeah, it just never really hit it. Where is he now? He would still be at the team, wouldn't he? To anybody says any of you guys rate Adrian Morley for the Chooksters? My favourite player, great representing us, Palms Down Under. Yeah, Adrian Morley, one of the better players in the competition, especially one of the better English players to play the game over here. But no, Adrian Morley was a great player in his time. So Sharks with the ball here, 45 metres out here from their own line. 4 tackle, Wade Graham, nice run there, gets inside the attacking half. William Hunt says, name the player that you love saying it so often. Can you beat Fui Fui Moi Moi? Fui Fui, what a player, what a man. Oh, Cody Ramsey with a nice take there. Nice take there, taken down. Yeah, Fui Fui Moi Moi, you can't beat it, to be honest with you. You cannot beat it. You just cannot beat it. Currently plays for Townsville Blackhawks. 5 lower, there you go. Who's their feeder club? I don't think they have a team, unless it's the Cowboys. It'd be the Cowboys, wouldn't it? Because I know that there's a club up there. I think it's Townsville's Storm, isn't it? No, it's I'm pretty certain the one club around that area, it could be Cairns. I'm not too sure, but one of them's the Storm, one of them's the Broncos. Titans have Tweed and Burleigh. But yeah. Left-hand side, Warriors have the Redcliffe Dolphins, mind you. Lucas Shepard says, this game is so bad. It is a very bad game. Swede Pan says, can you smoke a bong, please? I wish I could in reference to this game, because this game is so bad. Forward pass there, in my opinion. But it's going to bounce straight here for the Sharkies. You kind of need one to get through this game at this point, to be honest with you. So Sharks here with the ball, 20 metres out here from their own line. Kylie Bryant says, hey Blaze, hello Kylie. Noah Six says, Kevin Locke used to be my favourite fullback back in the day. He was okay. He was good at some stage, but he really fell away. He's still playing like New South Wales Cup or something, isn't he? Sharks here with the ball. That's a high tackle. That should be a penalty. No, they're not going to call it. Second tackle here for the Sharkies. 3 minutes to go here of one of the shittest first halves you will ever see in your life. Left-hand side they come. 45 metres out here from their own line. Dasman says, North are the Storm, I think, or is that the Bronx? North used to be the Storm. I think they're the Bronx now. Oh, that's a good run there by Connor Tracy. 4th tackle here. Johnny Lennon says, the Brisbane Roar winning in the soccer 2-1. Yes, come on. We need that win against the Jets. I hope you're telling the truth, man, because otherwise I'm going to cry. I really hope you're telling the truth, bro, because we really need that win, the Brisbane Roar. So 5th tackle here for the Sharkies. Up it goes. This is a decent chance here, actually, to knock it back at the very minimum. He will knock it back, and he will still have it here. That's going to be a one-on-one strip, and the Dragons will have the ball here. 10 minutes out from their own line. Ethan Dunson, I went to the Tigers-Warriors game, and it was a great game. It was a great game, yes. Well, it was great in okay reasons. You know, both teams didn't exactly play exceptionally well, but both teams, gave it a crack. So you'll take that. Chris Perry says, I wish I had some BKR. So 3rd tackle here for the Dragons. They're, 15 minutes out here from their own line. Not making matters here at all. Jeez. W says, yo, mate, you are here for the wrong game tonight. The last game was the game to be at. This is not the game to watch. This ain't it, fam. This ain't it. But the Dragons here, right-hand side. No, he's still going here. Dragon's still going here. And now he's not still going here. He's tackled 45 minutes out from his own line. Johnny Lance says, it is 79 minutes into the game, and yes, I'm telling the truth. Come on, the Brisbane boys. Bump. Get up and make some noise. Going to bounce straight here to Connor Tracy, who's 10 minutes out from his own line. We really need the Brisbane Roar to win tonight, lads, against the Jets. Timmy says, bro, boring game, nearly any tries. Yeah, there's only one try in this game, 6-0 to the Sharks, and that happened 10 minutes and 2 seconds into the game. That was it. So Sharks with the ball here. Dovey says, had footy training, mate. That Warriors-Tigers game was actually hectic. We had about 200 people watching live, and it was just the craziest finish you're going to see in the NRL this year. It was just ridiculous. So Dugan here is going to be 40 metres out here from his own line. 3rd tackle coming up here for the Sharkies. Jeez, this is bad. Matt Moreland gets it outside, right-hand side. Sharks are a chance here. This should be try. Matty Moylan. Take it down. Jeez, one-on-one strip too. That's unbelievable. No, he didn't strip it. There, Ben Hunt. So 4th tackle leave the Sharkies. Underneath the post, close. Oh, that's definitely going to be a penalty. That's going to be offside, penalty, something. Huh? Marker was square. No way. If the Dragons score here, this is actually bullshit. If the Dragons score here, that's actually bullshit. If the Dragons score here, that's actually bullshit. That's a high tackle there. That's a high tackle, but that's bullshit. He's going to go to the bin here, but I'm sorry. That is a bad referee decision that's going to cost the Sharks a player in the bin for 10 minutes here. That is a bad play there. That is a terrible, terrible call there from the referee to allow that play to play on. That is ridiculous. That's not a sin bin. That's not a sin bin. That hits his shoulder anyway. That's got to be that's not a sin bin there. But like that's a bad call. The Sharks should not be in this position. The Sharks have blatantly been robbed just now. Like the Sharks have blatantly been robbed just now. That's not a sin bin. Based on these new rules, that's not a sin bin. He hits the shoulder and rolls up. It's a penalty. Based on the new rules here, this shouldn't be a sin bin. Meg Campbell says bet's a sin bin. It probably is, but based on the new rules, it hits the shoulder and goes up. That's a penalty. He's minimum going on report here. See, but that's bullshit. We saw this in the last game with the Warriors-Tigers. If it bounces off the shoulder and hits the head, that is classed as a high tackle penalty, but it's not a class as a sin bin. The referees don't even know what they're talking about. One moment, this happened in the last game that was worse, but it was classed as a penalty and not a sin bin because it hits the shoulder first and then goes up. This game, it gets called as a penalty and a sin bin. Like, shit, man. Do they know what they're talking about? But I still don't believe they should be in this position. The Dragons, clearly, very clearly offside. But whatever. You know, it should have been... the Dragons could go for the 2 here. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. They might take the points on offer. There's only 30 seconds left here. Cody Ramsey's coming out for the field, by the way. So let's have a look here. This is clearly... This should be a Sharks penalty here, but obviously they didn't call it. Are they going to take the 2 here, I think, the Dragons? So, yeah, I want to have a look at this again. Let me have a watch of this again. Let me have a watch. That's clear. Like, he's clearly not square at marker. That is absolutely offside and not square at marker. That is absolutely a penalty there for the Sharks right in front of the post. They take the 2. That's just ridiculous. That has just... At least it's created something interesting in this half. At least it's created something interesting in the half. But the Sharks have been robbed of a play for the next 10 minutes because of that too. Don't forget that. So it's going to be 6-2 here at halftime. Realistically, it should be 8-0. You know, that's just madness how you can't call that as a clear not square at marker play. Like, it was blatant. It was blatant. There is no way he was square at marker there, Ben Hunt. But no matter what, it is 6-2 at halftime. Can't get it changed. The Sharks will have a man in the bin for the next 10 minutes of the game. It is what it is. So guys, let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know what your thoughts are of the game. Obviously, it is an absolutely diabolically shithouse one. If a team is taking the 2 down by 6, you know there's a problem with the game. And a team just took the 2 down by 6. Daniel Bates says, Carol, that ship is sour. What did Carol say? Jeff Lima. Oh my God, Jeff Lima here, still going. Chris Parry says, wow, that's what's happened to our game. I know, terrible. Johnny Lennon says, this is the problem with the NRL. They're inconsistent with their rules. I have gotten around it, right? I have just said, you know what? I don't care. This is the rules you're going to have. We're going to deal with the rules that you want to put. That's cool, man. I get it, right? But if you're going to put the new rules in, you have to stick by your damn well rules. And by what they did in the last game, the sin bin that we just seen was not a sin bin, right? That's the frustrating thing. That's the frustrating part about all this, is that that is a high tackle off the shoulder. If you're going to call it, that's a penalty and nothing more. That's not a sin bin there. Reece someone says, what a game to watch. Shit-ass game. Jay Kerr says, this is ruining the game. Harodi sin bin a joke. Absolutely. Broccoli Weave says, how good was the Tigers-Warriors game? It was fantastic, but this one's a shit house. Kamara says, I'm not fussed with the... Oh, Rylan Monahan says, neither with Paul Vaughan sin bin. No, it's the rules of the game. That was definitely sin bin. No, absolutely not. The rules of this game, the rules, what the NRL brought in, that is absolutely sin bin. But previously, before last week, it wouldn't have been a sin bin, no. But the rules of the game now, it's a sin bin. That one we just saw was not a sin bin to the rules of the game. You know, it contacts the head after it hits the shoulder, bounces up. The rules of the game state that if it's bouncing up, that's a penalty. That's not a sin bin. But with Paul Vaughan's one, that connected with the head pretty clearly too. The best vlogger says, who do you go from the NRL? I'm from the Gold Coast, dude. I'm a Titans fan. unfortunately, but I will always be around. Number 6 is BKR link to the merch. Oh, I should do that. I really need to do that. I keep saying that. Can someone, Duffy's, can you message me on Instagram, please, and let me know, and can you message the moderators chat and let me know to put the link to the merchandise, like the posters and stuff, in the description for tomorrow's streams, because I keep forgetting about it. William Ball says, who will win? I reckon Dragons. What about you? Dragons have been absolutely diabolically shithouse. I don't think you've been watching the game because the Dragons have been terrible in this game, and they also have a great deal of players out. I'm taking the Sharks to win it. Eliza Flores says, is there a reason they changed the rules mid-season? Yeah, it's protect CTE, post-game health reasons for the players. A lot of guys from the 80s and 90s don't remember their own names because obviously their heads have been contacted with so badly over the years, and high tackles and shoulder charges and shit, that unfortunately, they've just got a lot of bad problems. A lot of bad problems with their mind and with their body, and they're trying to bring that back and provide a better, healthier stance for the players. That's what they're attempting to do. Are they doing it the right way? I don't know. I think that they're being a bit too strict, and for example, that should not have been a sin bin, but I also believe they do need to do something about it. I posted a video about this on Tuesday or Monday, so if you want to check out my thoughts on that, you go and check it out on from the Monday video. Jim Joe says, why have they got this this shotgun game on NBN? I know, it's a terrible, terrible game. Craigie Short says, you're streaming all 8 games this week? Probably, man. My ankle is still sprained, so I probably won't be going up to the Gold Coast tomorrow. So I'll probably stream all 3 games tomorrow, and then obviously definitely 2 games on Sunday, because that Panthers-Rabbitohs game is going to be a beauty. The best vlogger says, who do you think has an advantage of winning tomorrow's NRL game? Titans vs Bulldogs. Mate, if you have to ask me that question, there's a problem. There is a problem. Jody O'Brien says, you know who is my favourite team? And that is so soft. Who's your favourite team? Best vlogger says, hi, hello, mate. But look, I just think that, that first half was a shithouse, and it was compounded by a horrific referee decision that was clearly, very, 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 very clearly there, a penalty to the Sharks from in front. But instead, the Sharks will receive a penalty against them and a man in the bin 80 metres down the field. You know what I'm saying? So, it is very unfortunate there. But number 6 is going to be a cricket score for the Titans and Bulldogs in favour of the GC. I love it. V4 says Avril and Wakeham gun halves. Yeah, they're very good, man. Hold on one second, Lee. Let me just go have a look at the NRL live ladder. So let's go have a look. So Bulldogs, obviously, they've got really gun halves, right? Penrith number 1. Okay, so not the Dogs. Parramatta, Storm, and Rabbitohs 2, 3, 4. So they're not top 4. Okay. So now we're at 5, 6, 7, 8 is Roosters, Dragons, Manly Warriors. Okay, so the Dogs aren't in the top 8, but I thought they had gun halves. So surely if you've got gun halves, you'd be top 8. Cowboys 9, Raiders 10, Titans 11, 12. Nice. So you're telling me that the team with the gun halves aren't even in the top 12? Well, surely at least they're not coming second last. So they're got to be like 15 or 16. No, sorry, the 12 or 13, right? So Newcastle, Tigers in 13. So okay, the Sharks in 14th. Oh, gee whiz. So they are in the bottom 2, the Dogs. And then I see Brisbane in 15th, and I'm thinking, wait a second. So I've got through all the other teams, and I still haven't reached the Dogs. There's a problem here. So they're 16th. So what are you talking about, gun halves? D2 Bennett says, I wish this game could just fast forward. Absolutely. But then again, at least we get to sit here and have a good time and have a bit of a laugh about the Bulldogs. Tony Leonard says, Titans should win tomorrow. To be a good win too. You'd hope so, man. You would hope so. R&B4 Music says Bulldogs in the top 16, though. Buddy, you're spot on there. That's a good call. Look, I do take it back. The Bulldogs are in the top 16, and that's a good spot for them. Tasman says, no worries talking about the Suns are going to put a cricket score on the Western Bulldogs. The Suns putting a score on the Western Bulldogs. Is that who the Dogs play this week? Gee whiz. I just want to have a check here what the Brisbane Raw score is. Brisbane Raw up 2-1. Come on, Raw. Please hold out. For the love of God. Please, Raw. Please, 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 please. For the love of God, just hold out and win that game. And we probably make the finals. We probably make the finals with a win here, Raw. Please win. For the love of God. The giveaway team says, who do you go for, mate? I'm from the Gold Coast. I'm a Titans fan, unfortunately. But, we'll be streaming every game. We stream every game regardless, man. So, get around it. Roselli says, no doggies play against St Kilda this weekend. Okay, well then what the hell are you talking about with the Sunnies? Who's talking about the Sun? Desmond, what you shitting talking to me about the Suns and the Western Bulldogs? Damn you, man. Damn you. Damn you. D2 says, why you go for the Titans? Because I'm not a bandwagon. I'm from the Gold Coast. I get around the team that I support from the local team where I'm from because I'm proud of where I'm from. I'm not a person who will go for the Melbourne Storm when I'm from the Gold Coast. I'm not a person who will go for the Sydney Roosters when I'm from the Gold Coast. I'm proud of where I'm from, so I'll always support where I'm from. And that's the thing. Every team that I support is where I'm from. I have either a connection to it or I'm just from there. Johnny Leonard says, my team, the Mariners, play tomorrow. They play Melbourne City. Hey, good luck, mate. The Mariners are going to be lucky to make the finals at this rate. They're really struggling, considering they were very good to start this season. They are in third, but in the same sense, they could fall to they're going to fall. Geez, they're actually in a bit of a tough position. They won't miss the finals, but geez, they really fell off from how good they were at the start of the year. The only reason they're there right now is because they beat the Newcastle Jets 1-0. Ew. Giveaway team says Bulldogs signed Brandon Smith on a 3-year deal. No, they didn't. Cam Avenant says no, a real flogging. Roosters vs Broncos tomorrow. There's going to be a couple of floggings tomorrow, in my personal opinion. Cam Avenant says we have overtaken the Mariners. We are second now. Yeah, but are you? Are you though, Carol? Are you? You got 23 points. Sorry, you've played 23 games. You're on 38 points. Brisbane Roar played 22 games. They're on 32 points. But now they've played 23. No, wait. Aren't we still a game behind? Why are we on 35? I don't know if that's adjusted just yet. But the point of the matter is that Brisbane are better. Natalie Goodman says, hi. Hello, Natalie. Meg Campbell says, well said, Blaze. That's what I try to tell my mates at the time who sit there and go for Storm Raiders. Well, it's about where you're from. Be proud of where you're from. How can you get around a team of a place that represents somewhere that you don't give a shit about? That's why I'm like, people are like, oh, who do I go for? Like, go for whoever you damn well want to go for, but at least be proud of where they're from. The Gold Coast Titans represent the Gold Coast. The Melbourne Storm represent Melbourne. New Zealand Warriors represent New Zealand. So why, if you're a proud Kiwi who lives in New Zealand, grew up in New Zealand, has always been in New Zealand, why would you support the Gold Coast Titans? Or why would you support the Melbourne Storm? Or why would you support the Canberra Raiders? It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. America is different. America, if you're from America, it's fine. Like it's you can kind of go wherever you want. But America is different. People support players more than they do teams over there. I believe, I'm a Chicago fan of all sports, so except for Detroit Lions. Obviously, I've been a Lions fan before I went to Chicago. But with America, I get it because that's more player and individualized. But with European football, NRL, AFL, it's where you're from. You know what I'm saying? AFL is different because obviously there's no New Zealand team though. Jake Kurtz says a head high is just like a knock on or forward pass. They will always be in the game. Not every head high is a sin bin. I owe you $10 too, my bro. I haven't forgot. You owe me $10? Oh no, what have I forgot? I can't remember. Well, you've reminded me now, Jed. What did you owe me $10 for? What bet did we make? We probably made a bet of some sort. I'm not too sure. Duffy says, I'm not proud to be from Penrith, but still like the Panthers. Who gives a shit, man? You're still from Penrith. Why are you not proud to be from Penrith? Be proud of where you're from. William Hunt says Raiders. No Papali'i, Croker, Hodgson, Tapane, White and Clockstad, and no Jordan Rapana. Yes. Okay, well, that's just going to get a timeout. Why are you wasting our time, 9-11 Truth? The giveaway team says, who is your most hated team? Broncos, but I don't really give a shit. I grew up in Brisbane until I was 13 years old, but obviously I always call myself from the Gold Coast because, from 13 until 12 until I was 19, 18, I grew up on the Gold Coast. It's 1 to 12 isn't really growing up. It is, but you know what I'm saying. Segan Destroy says, what do you think about the Paul Vaughan tackle? I think that one was a sin bin, but I think in regards to the rules of the game, I don't personally believe it should be a sin bin, but in the rules of the game that they've brought in, then yes, it's a sin bin. The sin bin for the Sharks is bullshit because one, that was definitely not square marker and it was definitely offside there from Ben Hunt for the Dragons, which would have been 8-0 for the Sharks at halftime. But instead, they go 80 metres up the field and then give away a penalty, which is a penalty, but it's not a sin bin there for the Sharks under the rules of the game either. The giveaway team says, that's right. Dieter Moon says, do you think the Bulldogs are going to good next year? No, they don't make the top 8. Footy Fan Girl says, what do you think about this game right now? I'm a Cronulla fan and we're just messing up. I am finding a way to watch us, although I expect a smashing. The Sharks should win this game by a lot. The Dragons have excuses. They have a lot of players out through injuries and suspensions. They're also not that good, right? So the Sharks should be winning this game by a lot. They beat them already this year, the Sharks. The Sharks are better than their form suggests, and they're better than where they are on the ladder, but they're not going to make the top 8 this year. But they should be winning this game by more than they are. They also scored 0 points when the Dragons had a man in the bin, so... Jay Curse, I got a good win with the other night and was going to donate, but I haven't got my card hooked to YouTube yet. I got you though, my G. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, no, you're right, man. But that was a good... I think I remember that. It was a good win, wasn't it? What was the game? I think I remember you saying something. Desmond says you shouldn't any NBA playoffs. I can't, my dude. I can't. Until I can make this more of a career, man, and start, earning a decent amount where I can start to... I don't have to think about doing a job. I can start streaming NBA games, baseball games, stuff like that. But at the time being, I can't do it because it would just be inconsistent. It'd be like Saturday and Sundays, and I'd probably miss out on majority of the playoffs because it's during the weekdays. Aussie Giant says, hi, hello Aussie Giant, how you doing, champion? Riley Monahan says, defense-wise, do you think Dragons have done well? I don't think the Sharks have done anything, though. Like, I think the Dragons have done fine, but, like, I don't think the Sharks have done anything. By the way, guys, let's get to 50 likes before the end of half-time. We've got 5 likes to get. We're on 45 right now. I know we can get 5 likes right now. So hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Cam Maverick says, Warriors-Lakers game was great yesterday. Yeah, it was good. That was always going to be good, though. Jahan says, got to give credit to the Dragons' defense, though. Like, yes and no. Like, that's the thing. The Sharks haven't done anything, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Sharks haven't done anything. It's all well and good the Dragons have defended their line, but what have they defended their line from? It's like giving up 0 points to the Dragons. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, it's like giving up 0 points to the Dogs or 6 points to the Dogs. It's like, what do they do? Is it your defense or is it their attack? And with the Dogs, it's their attack. But with the Sharks, they do have a good attack, but today's game they haven't been that great. They haven't thrown the ball around. They haven't even had the ball in the attack in 20. They dropped the ball in the 40 or 50 or 60 out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not getting into the attack in 20 right now. So I would like to see the second half from the Dragons to prove whether they're a good defensive team from this game or not. Cam Maverick says, Curry has no support on his team at all anymore. Yeah, exactly right. Meg Campbell says, are you going into the Origin games this year? It depends how we go. Streams are pretty big on the channel nowadays, so I might go to game 2. In New South Wales, depending. If New South Wales win game 1, I probably won't go to game 2 in New South Wales. I'll probably just stream it here. But if Queensland win game 1, I'll go to game 2 and I'll go to game 3. But I won't go to game 1 in Melbourne, no. Jimmy, I tell you right now, guys, I've been to all the different stadiums. I went to all 3 Origins in 1 year in 2018. Went to Origin in 2019, obviously, at New South Wales for Game 3, one of the worst Origin moment of my life. I know where the good atmosphere are, and Victoria ain't it, fam. Like, there's like 90,000 people who go, 95,000 people who go. That's great. It's also an AFL stadium. The atmosphere is not that great at the MCG compared to a Suncorp or ANZ by a long way. Aussie Giant says New South Wales are going to win easy. So, Aussie Giant, I'm going to remind you that you guys currently are not the champions of the State of Origin. You guys said this last year and you lost. You guys said this last year and Queensland won. So it's like you can talk of the talk, but you don't walk of the walk, baby. Why don't we go and see who's won the most State of Origins in the last 20 years, and let's see who's been winning easy. Aussie Giant. I think you should probably stop talking to my schmack there and start realising, wait a second, Queensland are actually the current champions. You guys said that last year, that it was going to be an easy New South Wales win. And wait a second, let's see who won last year. So, shush. Meg Campbell says, yeah, I'm going to go into my first game when it's up in Brisbane, which I believe is game 2, so I'm excited. Oh, yeah, it was game 2 is in Queensland, yes. So we'll go to that one no matter what. I'll go to Queensland no matter what. Aussie Giant says, shut up. Oh my God, stop you. What, you've got an AFL logo. You tell me shut up about Rugby League, buddy, Origin? What you buddy talking about? Lee Stevens says, go Blues, buddy. Oh no, get around them. No, get around the Blues. I don't care. No, I'm just saying, like, if people are gonna start saying like it's gonna be an easy New South Wales win, it's like, yeah, cool, you said that last year, and how did that go for you? Dasmate says, I don't remember last year's series for some reason. I do. Does anyone else in the chat remember the last year's State of Origin series? I remember it. Can anyone in the chat let me know what the score was in the series decider? Elisa Silamambao says, Bullet from Fiji, 6-2 here for the Sharkies at half time. But we're about to get into the second half here. Let's get around the game. This is an incredible game right now. Footy Fangirl says, let's go the Blues. Cameron says the Blues won maybe in your own dreams, but no, they didn't. No, there's actually proof on this channel right now that they didn't, and there's also proof everywhere else. Dragons with an injury here to start off. Wow-wee. That is a big old injury here for the Dragons. That is a huge run up there. I think he's on his ankle here, or his knee maybe. Oh no. Tasman says Adokar is the fastest man on the planet. He's not as fast as me, mate. He ain't as fast as me, buddy. Have you seen me run? Gee whiz, man. I tell you what. Oh, he puts a shot on there, but he does get knocked down himself. Jeez, he gets knocked down himself here. Jack Williams. No, it's not Jack Williams, sorry, but jeez. They really contacted each other strong there. Tony Leonard says the bunker robbed him a penalty try. Yeah, actually, agreed too. Agreed too, to be honest with you. Well, no, it wasn't a penalty try. Oh, wait, what's this going on for? Wait, what are we talking about here? I don't even know what we're talking about here. W says, Blaze can walk faster. I can walk faster. You know what I'm saying? I can walk faster than Addo. Gee whiz, Josh Addo, buddy, I'd leave him in my wake, mate. He'd be using my slipstream and he still won't be able to catch me. Footy fan girl, so I'm going to watch the game, but I will keep the stream on to keep up the viewers. Appreciate you, footy fan girl. Thanks for tuning in. So 40 minutes to go here of the game. It is 6-2 to the Sharkies. Don't forget, guys, the Sharks have a man in the sin bin for the next 9 minutes of this game. So Sharks coming off their own 10-metre line here. PhD Banger says Queensland won last year 22 to 20. Oh my God, stop it. Don't tell them the truth. Don't tell them the truth. New South Wales fans have been crying for years, man. But it's an easy win, though. New South Wales with an easy win last year, right? So Sharks with the ball here, 30 metres out here from their own line. NRL for life says Corey Allen tripping Addo. Field goal, calling him fastest man on the planet. What? So forced tackle here for the Sharkies. They're about 40 metres out here from their own line. Leah Stevens says, go the Sharks. Noah 6 says, Feliti Mateo used to be my favourite player. Nah, I used to be your favourite player. And the Sharks will kick this ball through here. That's a shocking kick. What on earth was that? That was the worst. Townsend's had a shock of a game, to be honest with you. W says, not relevant at all, but I'm trying to catch fish on Minecraft. Loser. Second tackle here for the Dragons. 40 metres out here from the line. Cab member says, Tedesco tactically taking out. So that was a shocking kick from Jay Townsend. Now, my goodness me. Dragons with the ball here, 30 metres out here from the line. Dasmate says New South Wales won. No, they didn't. And that's going to be a penalty here to the Dragons. 30 metres out here from the Sharkies line. The Dragons have a nice little attack here. Eliza Flawless says, I'm Victorian, but I'll still go Queensland any day. Yeah, well, most of the Storm players, I guess, are obviously from Queensland. So a lot of Victorians should realistically be, Storm fans should realistically be going for the Storm, but be going for Queensland. But you know, New South Wales, I guess, is closer to Victoria. Chance here for the Dragons. Try time. Wow, easy try too. Easy try there for the Dragons. Easy try there for the Dragons. No, that's an easy try. I don't know why they're saying check this. This is obviously an easy try for the Dragons, and it is 6-6 here. This is shocking, this game. This is shocking, but at least we've seen a try. At least we've seen some points on the board. But the Sharks obviously are a man down right now. I think they did pretty well defensively, considering that they are a man down, to push him right out to the wing here. So it's not an easy kick, obviously, but we'll see how the Dragons can go here. It is 6-6 here with a kick to come from the wing. And that's Max Finai, isn't it? Max Finai here for the Dragons. Jeffrey says up Cronulla, but they just spread it right-hand side here, and this is very easy. Oh, Will Chambers, what are you doing, bro? Was that Will Chambers who came out of the line there? That was horrific. That was really, really, really poor defense there from Will Chambers. Peachy Bangers and Cowboys the second Queensland team to make the top 8. They aren't making the top 8 at the end of the year, though. So with 37 minutes to go here of the game, Max Finai will score a try to equal it up at 6-6. But will he kick the conversion here, Corey Norman? From the right-hand wing, he will miss it. He will curl the opposite way. Couldn't get it to curl right, curled it left, and he will miss it out to the left-hand side there, unfortunately. So it will be 6-6 here. Sharks still with a man in the bin for the next 6 minutes of the game. Guys, let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Elias Benawi says, missed. Sport Reaction says, Will Chambers is experienced. He knows what he's doing. Troll. But, geez, that's a nice little try there by the Dragons to at least tie the game up. W says, Blaze, I think he likes you. You think who likes me? Roselli says, I hate you, Townsend. By the way, it's Footy Fangirl on my phone. The stream is still on my laptop. Oh, good on you. Appreciate you, Roselli. Noah 6 says, is Chambers still eligible to play Origin? He will not be playing Origin. Put it that way. So, you can answer that question on your own. He's not going to be playing it, so he's not eligible. How about that? Take that one. 37 minutes to go here of the game. The Dragons with the ball here, 15 minutes out from their own line. They get it out to the wing. No, they don't. They go straight through the centre. I don't know why. I just had to get out to the wing. Peachy Banger says the finals. What about the finals? So third tackle. Oh, Dragons still going here. He gets the offload away. It's going to come away for the Dragons here. But what is this? Touch by the Sharks? Not touched by the Sharks? And no, it's going to be third tackle here for the Dragons. So 35 minutes out here from their own line. Jeffrey says, I like Blaze, he's the man. And the man! Fourth tackle here for the Dragons. Can they get into the attacking half? Paul H is up the Warriors. Yeah, got snuck home with a win, but I tell you what, it wouldn't have been. It was exciting, but it wouldn't have been an easy one for the old Warriors fans watching that one. Fifth tackle here. We did stream that one. It was a crazy finish to that game. Sharks with the ball here. 15 minutes out. Oh, Kennedy. How does he catch that? How does he catch that? Johnny Lenz is the A-League game finished. Raw held on out and 1-2-1. Let's go, baby. Come on, you Brisbane boys. Bump, 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 bump. Second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 25 minutes out here from their own line. Scotty Williams says, come on, the Sharks. Chris Parry says, nice catch. Was a very nice catch there by William Kennedy. It's been very good for the Sharkies this year. Very safe catch there. Aiden Tolman, he gets it out to about 40 minutes out. Rosalie says, Kennedy and Tracy are the only good players here. William Kennedy's been very good. Tracy's been pretty good. Yeah, I would agree there hasn't been a great deal of players outside of that who've had much of a good game here for the Sharks. 45 minutes out, but you've got to remember that the Sharks don't have a man right now. They have a player in the bin, which is Brenton Nakora, was it? I think it was Nakora who went to the bin, didn't he? No. Who went off to the bin there for the? Who went to the bin there for the Sharks? Can't remember. Peachy Banger says Cowboys have made a lot of finals. That's when it says Tolman is good. Second tackle him. And also Peachy Banger, Cowboys haven't made a great deal of finals actually. They've made finals. Don't get me wrong. They've made quite a lot of finals in the last 10 years, but also overall, the Cowboys have missed out on a lot of finals as well. So third tackle here, right-hand side. The Dragons do come. Ben Hunt. Oh, good little run there by Benny Hunt, though. But he's still going to keep going here. He gets the offload away. He offloads it straight to the Sharks. Oh, Benny Hunt. Oh, Benny Hunt. You are an idiot. Bum, 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 bum. It was Hiroti who got sent to the bin. That's right. Second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're going to the right-hand side here. Wade Graham gets the ball to the 30-metre line. Patrick Nance says, hi, Blaze, just finished watching the NBL. Gee whiz, was it a good game? Heard the Brisbane Bulls in the finals. That'd be good if they are. So third tackle here for the Sharks. They're about 40 metres out from their own line. But I tell you what, Patrick, if you missed that Warriors-Tigers game, you missed out on a good one, son. You missed out on a good one. So right-hand side, 15 metres out. Here they go down the corner. And it's going to be a pretty good kick here, actually, for the Sharks. It's going to be sitting up about 5 minutes out here from the Dragons line. He passes it across goal. Kids, don't ever watch that and don't ever do that. Like, don't ever do it. You gained literally 0 metres from that. Someone that loves you says, about the two Simmons in the first half, were they actually reasonable calls? Based on the new rules, yes for the Dragons one, no for the Sharks one. Oh, here we go. Chance here for the Dragons. Nice little run here. Still going here, the Dragons. Still going here. Herrera, my goodness me. Patrick Dan said Hawks 81-73. Adelaide was the NBL score. There you go. So, second tackle here for the Dragons. They're about 35 minutes out here from the line. Johnny Lenz, the Met costed them a chance, not the whole thing. Oh, in regards to Ben Hunt. No, I think Broncos win that grand final. If Ben Hunt doesn't drop that ball, I think Broncos win that grand final, in my personal opinion, in extra time. So, 23 minutes out here from the line. Fourth tackle here for the Dragons. Right-hand side, they kick it through. Chance here for the Dragons, actually. It's going to bounce in. No, slapped away there by Jack Williams. Slaps that one away. NFL says, hey, Blaze, have you planned on doing any more content with Kalaki? Yeah, we have, but he's just had a baby. So, I'm just kind of waiting for him to... he's still got a lot of things that he has to do for himself, obviously, with his own content on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously, he's just had a baby. So, we're just waiting kind of for him to settle down a bit, and then we'll get back to creating something. Malcolm says, I think Reece Walsh already be getting attention from other teams. No, well, he's only just recently signed with the Warriors. So Sharks will boot that ball out. They really, if they can hold out here, that'll be massive, because the Sharks have had a man in the bin for the entire second half so far. This opening 8 minutes of this second half, they've had a man in the bin. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The Sharks, they've only given up that one try out in the wing. The Dragons seem to be doing better than this. So Dragons the ball here, 15 metres out here. Second tackle for the Dragons. Right-hand side they come. Right-hand side they come again. Benny Hunt gets it off. Good run there by the Dragons, but he will get taken down there, Josh Kerr. So third tackle here for the Dragons. Left-hand side. Right in front of the post. And there's plenty of space out in the left wing if they want to have a crack. And they're going to get taken down here. Oh, wow. He punched off him. Pereira's still going here. And he's going to get taken down 4 metres short here of the line. He's having a good second half here. Pereira, 4 tackle here for the Dragons. 5 minutes out here. Gets the offload away to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt over the top. Oh, he catches it. He's going to offload it. And the Dragons want the ball 5 minutes out. How do they keep that ball just now? How do they keep that ball? Fifth tackle here for the Dragons. Left-hand side they come. The Dragons get it back to the 20-metre line. Benny Hunt puts it up in the air. Pretty average kick. Very average kick. Very average kick. Oh, what is he doing, Dugan? Oh, he got out. He got out. Wow, that was very good. I was going to reply to a comment there. Joshua Mitchell says, do you feel the teams are adjusting with the crackdown? Oh, Sharks are away. Sharks are away. Connor Tracy. Except from the inside. That was a very nice ball there from the Sharks. Wowee. I think that some teams are. We've only seen 1 week, really. We've seen, 4 teams outside of that? Oof, geez, that's a big hit. We've seen only 4 teams. Obviously, last night we still saw 2 sin bins. In the last game, we saw, I think, 1 sin bin. This game, we've seen 1 sin bin. So, not really at the moment. No, there's nothing to base the fact, Josh Dugan's injured right now. That sucks. So, 4 tackled here for the Sharks. They're 40 metres out. Noah 6 says Christian Crichton's brother being good for Penrith. Stephen Crichton. Yeah, William Hunt says Duke smash again. So, Sharks here for a 40-20 attempt, but obviously they're well and truly back and ready for this one. John Burke says, any thoughts on why in the 2015 Grand Final the Cowboys were allowed to hold the tackle player down at least twice as long as the Broncos were almost the whole match? I can't remember 6 years ago in regards to holding down players, brother. I can't remember 6 years ago in regards to holding down players. If you ask me about what happened last week or this week, even holding down players last week, I won't be able to tell you. Even last night, I'll probably be able to tell you. But 6 years ago in regards to holding down extra long, I can't remember, bro. Rosalie says, this game we have 2 Simmons. Yeah, sorry, 2 Simmons in this game. So no, definitely not. We had 1 sin bin for the Sharks and 1 sin bin for the Dragons. Now, guys, the Sharks' sin bin is done. They will get their man back onto the field. Guys, 30 minutes to go here. 6-6 is the scoreline. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. At least we've had 2 games today that are very, very close. The first game, Warriors and Tigers. Warriors held on there for a 30-26 win there. And the Sharkies here are in a tight 10-10 battle right now. 6-6 battle. Sharks are away here with a chance. Britton Nakora. Oh, Nakora, you goose. Nakora, you goose. Nakora, you goose. Stuffy says Stephen Crichton X, Christian Crichton's brother, tick. Dude, Nakora, what are you doing? NRL for License, worst game of the round. I don't know, that Knights Cowboys game last night was pretty bad. But this is worse so far, yeah. Joshua Mitchell says, feels like there's going to be more Simmons than last week. Well, yeah, 2 last night. 1 in the game before and 2 in this game so far. We've got 5 already. We had 14 sin bins last week. I wouldn't put it past receiving more sin bins this week than we did last week. Desmond, did you know the Morris brothers were brothers? No way. I don't believe you. No way. There is no way. I do not believe you. You've got just as much likely a chance as that happening as Cameron Smith being an Australian. Oh my God, the Dragons knocked it on off the scrum. That's an aneurysm. That is an aneurysm in full effect watching this game. Honestly, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This game is so bad. If you guys are new to the channel, we have aneurysms every time that we see something really, really stupid. Really, really stupid. And welcome to the party. We just saw something very, very stupid. The Dragons just knocked the ball on from the scrum. Ali says, this worse than Bulldogs Broncos? No, Ali. Ali, that's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. There is no game ever in the history of ever that was worse than that Bulldogs Broncos game. Joshua Mitchell says, Dragons have dropped off since beating the Eels. What happened? No, the Dragons have shown who they actually are since beating the Eels. And the Eels showed who they actually are by losing to the Dragons. Till Chunker says, the only good thing about it is that the score is close. Yeah, but so was the Bulldogs-Broncos game. Yeah, it is close. You don't really know who's going to win this, but the Sharks will win this. But you don't really know who's going to win this, but the Sharks will win this. W says, Carol, I would like to say thank you for those kind words. What did Carol say? I don't even know. There's no Carol comment I can see right now from the right-hand side. Lachlan Ham says, best game of the year alongside Broncos-Bulldogs. Oh, this is just horrific. Fifth tackle leave the Sharks right-hand side, 45 metres out. Chad Townsend puts the ball up in the air. And guess what? The Dragons aren't going to knock the ball on here before the end of the tackle. That's crazy. I don't believe it. That's actually madness. John Burks, I thought the Morris brothers were old Nam enemies. Became friends when the war ended. Mate, I tell you what, it could be a chance. Oh, he's on the ground on his knees. He's on the ground on his knees when he gets hit high here. It's high contact, but he's on the ground on his knees. No, he's not. I'm wrong. This is a sin bin. No, I am wrong, and this is a sin bin. He's not on the ground on his knees. This is a blatant head-high contact there. That's a sin bin. You idiot. You're an idiot, Josh Dugan. You are an idiot. This is now 6 sin bins we've seen in 3 games, guys. This is close to a send-off here, based on the rules. This is close to a send-off, lads. It's very high, and it's clear as day right to his face. No, Ali Paul Vaughan's was correct based on the new rules, but he's off for 10, so that's fair enough. Paul Vaughan's was correct based on the new rules. The Hiroti, Moeni Hiroti one was incorrect based on the new rules. But this is absolutely a sin bin for Josh Dugan. Oh yes, his greetings from Zakynthos and Greece, the Dragons. Yeah, he's a Dragons fan. I don't know if I can say they're looking the goods right now. It's 6-6, but in the same sense, like they've had a man. Sharks have had a man in the bin, and they've still only been able to score one try. But then again, could the Dragons score one right damn well now? Josh Midgley says it's crazy after crackdown last week. Seems like it's getting worse. Well, yeah, there's been 6 sin bins now in 3 games, lads. We're literally 8 away from what we saw last week. Left-hand side here, first tackle for the Dragons. Forward pass, nearly, you would call. No, they're not going to call it. 20 minutes out here from the Sharks line. Dragons with the ball. Roselli says, I don't know if the Titans will win tomorrow. Well, you need to start knowing. Second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 15 metres short here from the line. Come over and says, no, the Sharks have just been grubs. Well, the Dragons did it last week, so, at least they're getting it done to them. 3 minutes short here for the Dragons. Benny Hunt with the ball. 4 tackle. Sorry, it's McCulloch with the ball. 4 tackle here. Sorry, ex-Broncos having a crack. Actually, a few ex-Broncos in this team, I just realised. Oh, it's going to be Fine. It's going to be score a try here. That's going to be a try here. And it's going to be a try here with the Dragons. So it's going to be 10-6 here with the kick to come. Jeez, the Sharks are bad, man. The Sharks are bad, man. Elias Evans says hi again. Hello, Elia. Frank says try the Dragons. It is a try time there for the Dragons. Would have been a tackle in air either way, in my opinion. I just don't know how you can stop a try like that if you're in the air there. Like, there's no one out there. They're in player down. Like, what do you expect? Josh Dugan's an idiot. Josh Dugan is an idiot. But that's a tackle in air either way. That is a tackle in air either way, in my personal opinion, there against the Sharks. Yeah, you'd have to call that a tackle in air. R&B 4 Music says, how embarrassing for the Sharks his performance? Yeah, but there's 2 sin bins. Like, no shit. Like, any team should be able to beat a team with 2 sin bins. But yes, the Sharks have been very ill-disciplined. No one says, Corbin Sims' brother is a great player. Cool. So, 25 minutes. That was funny. The joke was funny the first time. You ruined the joke now. So, 25 minutes left here. The Dragons will take the lead at 10-6. This is such a shit game. But hopefully it can get better. But probably won't. But hopefully it can get better. Cam Avita says, Joseph Suwali going to score tomorrow and we will beat the Broncos 59-0 again. I correctly, you can ask Hayden this, I correctly predicted the Roosters scoring 59-0 in that game. I predicted that game being a 59-0 win for the Roosters, and if you want to check it out, you can check it out on the podcast, and the Dragons will miss the kick. So it will be 10-6 here. You are a shocking carry the ball there, Corey Norman. Shocking. But what I was saying before, I've just noticed a lot of Broncos on this team. Corey Norman, Benny Hunt, the halves. Oh, well, no. Norman was the fullback at Broncos in 2015. Corey Norman, Ben Hunt, Andrew McCulloch. Buddy, look at them go. They're flying. Well, they're not because they've got ex-Broncos players, I guess. Dingo says, gosh, the Sharks are really bad. They're really bad. And when I say they're really bad, like, they're bad. T-Fam says, surely I get a shout-out. Just played my game. Man, all you have to do is shoot a comment through and I'll read it out. All you got to do is send a comment through and I'll read it out. The Dingo says, I was rewatching. Well, no, I'm not. Well, okay. Well, T-Fam, you're a dickhead. How about that? Because now you're going to get timed out for spamming. Like, catcha. Like, there's your shout out. You're a dickhead for spamming the chat. Noah 6 says, the joke. Killer Duffy says, only ODs remember the times Blaze drank chalky milk on stream. May, I tell you what. The Titans versus the Dogs tomorrow. The chalky milk might come back out. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. So right-hand side here for the Dragons. They're 22 metres out here from their own line. They are up 10-6 right now, and they do have the man advantage. The Dragons get taken out here 35 metres out here from their own line. Jared Choi, guys, if you want a shout-out, all you have to do is literally comment. And if you're going to comment 5 times in a row and spam, you're going to get timed out, and I'm going to call you a dickhead. I don't know what you expect from me. I am just being a normal person. You know what I'm saying? 4th tackle here for the Dragons. Oh, good tackle by the Sharks. Oh, good tackle by the Sharkies. Tyler Speed says, do you not see my comments or you choose not to read them? Not trying to be rude. I can't see a comment of yours. I can scroll up. I cannot see a comment of yours in legitimately the last... Oh, you said, hey, BKR once, like 10 minutes ago. I didn't see it, bro. No, I don't choose to ignore them. I just read as many as I can out. But it'll be penalty here to the Sharkies, and they're probably going to get into the attacking half right now. Duffy says, oh my God, can I have a shout out? No, you suck. with 23 minutes to go here of the game, the Sharks will... guys, you've also got to remember, like, I get a lot of comments through there, and most streamers don't even interact with their chat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, what is with the Sharks and their penalties? They kicked it 3 meters, and they did this in the first half too. They don't know how to kick it. They don't know how to kick the ball here, the Sharkies. Well, guys, 5 likes away from 70. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Zach Moreno says, up are the Dragons. Get around him. Tyler Spizzo, Common Warriors vs Tigers. Man, if I don't read it out, it's not because I choose not to read your comments out. It's just because I haven't seen it. Because there's a lot of people who chat in the comment section. The Sharks here with a chance. Matty Moylan tried to sneak through there, couldn't get away. 5.5 minutes left here of Josh Dugan in the sin bin. Right hand side for the Sharks. Toby Rill gets it off to Woods. Woods, pass the ball, my dude. Woods, pass the ball. Like, pass the ball, my dude. Reece Dummelo, the Dragons are goddamn not getting 6th. Where in the honestly planet Earth are you getting Dragons in 6th from? So Toby Rudolph here will be about 33 minutes out here from the line for the Sharkies. Dragons in 6th. They look shocking in this game, and they're lucky the Sharks are that bad. Joshua Mitchell says it's top 5 and then the rest of the league. Yeah, absolutely. Dingo says this game sucks. Mate, emphasize the S. I want you to delete that comment now, Dingo. You capitalize that S and you put a full stop at the end of it. Because this game sucks with a capital S. You change that right now. Dingo, you delete that comment right now and you change it. How bullshit. How dare you, Dingo. Next time you say it with a bit more emphasis, you know what I'm saying? So 21 minutes 40 to go here of the game is first tackle for the Dragons, 15 minutes out. Dasmate says the top 8 is first Bulldogs and the rest are nobodies. You're a nobody. How dare you? The Dingo has deleted his comment. That is the way to go. Now we're talking. Reece Dummelo says no at the end of the... No, he didn't. Duffy's deleted it. Fair enough. Duffy says this game sucks with a full stop and an exclamation mark. Now we're talking. All right, so 4th tackle here for the Dragons inside the attacking half. No, they're not inside the attacking half. They're 42 meters out here from their own line. 3 likes way inside the attacking half. Well, that's obviously just a troll. I know that's not actually Dingo. Like, I know it's not. I'm going to look here, and I could see that. That was pretty obvious. No, it wasn't the Dingo. You could see it straight away. There was never, ever going to be him. So, Sharks with the ball here, 20 meters out, and that's going to be taken down. That's a tackle in air, in my opinion. That should be a penalty there. Should be a penalty. Just hide that one. Don't hide all the Dingos, though, because that person will come back out. It is what it is. They think they're going to get it. So, second tackle here for the Sharks. They're 25 minutes out here. Robert Duckham says that fans should get their money back for having to watch such shithouse, basically. Yeah, look, I want my money back, and I'm not even at the game right now. I'm not even at the game. Either does Luke Brooks needs to pass the ball more often. Fair enough. Luke Brooks needs to be a better player. 5th tackle here for the Dragons. For the Sharkies, sorry. Adrian Volpe is who is winning. The live score is right below us. Nice offload there by the Sharks. Left-hand side here. Matty Moylan gets the ball out to the wing. Will Chambers will never pass the ball ever. He passed the ball! Will Chambers, he passed the ball. It is a crazy moment in history in the NRL. Will Chambers has officially passed the ball. I cannot believe it. You won't believe it. But Will Chambers has passed the ball. But the Sharks kick this ball through here, and the ball will come down, knocked back from the Sharks, and William Kennedy kicks it through here, and geez, they're going to get a nice little dropout here for the Sharkies. John Burke says, would you acknowledge a comment from Ernie Dingo? Get around the Dingo. Oh, Matty Moylan, don't tell me that knocked on. No, he didn't. It knocked it backwards. So Toby Rudolph will have the ball here, 35 meters out here from the attacking line. W says, wait, Will Chambers passed the ball? He did. I'm not joking. Will Chambers passed the ball. It is a wild scenes here at Cogra. So second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 30 meters out here from the line. Wow, that was close to a knock on there from Moylan, but it wasn't. It was knocked back there. So right-hand side here, Chad Townsend gets it off here to the to Nakora, who's inside the attacking 20. Dingo says it was a garbage pass. Any pass from Will Chambers is fantastic because it meant he actually let go of the ball. Sharks here, left-hand side. Matt Moylan here. Matt Moylan gets it off. It's going to be a try for the Sharkies. No! William Kennedy. William Kennedy with the Sharkies down the left-hand wing. It is going to be a 10-10 ball game. The Sharks score despite having a man in the bin. And gee, damn, well, where's the Sharkies are back, baby. Oh, the Sharkies. The Nulla, sorry. Wait a second. The Nulla. They're back and they have tied the game up at 10-10 here with a kick to come. Remember when I said 10-10 before and I said, oh, wait a second. Sorry, it's 6-6. Well, guess what? Now I can say it's 10-10. Duffy says, look at Moylan, man, so inspirational. I actually think he's been pretty good in this game. I think he's been the one trying to break it away and break through the line more so than a lot of other players. So I think that Matty Moylan's actually been pretty decent, but the finished product hasn't been there for the Sharkies. Pianovich says Dragons suck. The Dragons did bloody damn well suck. Tyler Speed says, do you follow boxing? If so, Logan Paul or Floyd Mayweather? This shouldn't be a question. This should not be a question. Yes, obviously I do follow boxing. I love boxing, but this should not be a question. And I'm going to let you understand why this shouldn't be a question. I'm gonna let you ask yourself why that should not be a question. Logan Paul easily. Shut up, Carol. Katuka says, shout out to you. There you go. Roselli says, you timed me out a second ago. You're lucky it changed. You do realise you can't time someone out and then untime them out, right? You can't untime somebody out. So you weren't timed out, Roselli. Dasmate says, Paul, no cap. I hate all of you. I do. So, but look at that pass from Matty Moylan. That's just a good pass to William Kennedy, and Kennedy's going to put it over the line. So, can the Sharkies put this one? Alex, when is Paul Gallen versus Justin Hooney? I think it's Justice Hooney, sorry. I think it's the 16th of June. I will be streaming it, obviously. We will stream Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather as well. We'll stream a lot there. But with 17 minutes to go here, guys, it is 10-10. Well, we just heard Matty Moylan with his nice, I wouldn't put it as church language. I wouldn't say that he'd say that in front of his mother. But he said people, they discipline him, basically. Wow, wildcard. Lions, Richmond, 51 apiece. But here we go. From the sideline, Chad Townsend will kick it through. The Sharkies take the lead at 12-10, baby. 12-10 here to the Sharkies with 17 minutes to go. Gee whiz, this game is all on right now. There is a red-hot chance that the Sharkies, despite having a man in the bin, have been able to hold out and actually potentially win this game. Tiltonga says, are you going to stream YouTube as TikTok fight night? I was considering it. I don't know, though, because, I don't know any of those TikTok blokes. I couldn't care less about any of those TikTok blokes. Congratulations, they're all doing their thing, man. You can't have too much of a crack at them, but I don't know where to stream that because I don't know the interest levels of it. And it is very kiddie in the same sense. You know what I'm saying? It is very kiddie, TikTok versus YouTube. But we'll see how we go. Let me know in the chat if you guys want me to do it. Corey McAuliffe says, sorry, just came. Who are you going for? I tipped the Sharkies. But both teams deserve to lose this. Both the teams here deserve to lose this. By the way, guys, 3 likes away from 70. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. But yeah, 3 likes away from 70. Smack it. But both teams deserve to lose this, and both teams deserve to finish on the bottom of the ladder right now. So third tackle for wasting my time. Third tackle here for the Sharks. Right-hand side they come. It's going to be Chad Townsend who gets it off to Britton Nakora. Noah 6 says, BK, when's the last time you saw a game live? Was it Titans Manly? I can't remember. Titans Manly, maybe? I've been focusing on the streams lately. Fifth tackle here for the Sharkies, 45 metres out here. Right-hand side, they put it up in the air. Oh, no, sorry, Titans Tigers last week. Literally last week. 2 weeks ago, sorry, 2 weeks ago. Titans Tigers at what's it called? Campbelltown. So 15, there's a vlog on the channel, man. You should know this. So second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 20 minutes out here from the line. You guys would know my last game more than I would because I can't really remember. But a lot of you guys tell me things that I can't remember all the time. You guys remember the last game I was at more than I remember. So Dugan is back on the field right now, guys. His sin bin has elapsed and he is able to come back out here for the Sharkies. So the Dragons weren't able to capitalise on the Sharks being down a man and they get their play back. Ali says, I'm interested in Anasong Gibb versus Taylor Holder, and Deji is destroying Vinny Hacker. Yeah, that Anasong Gibb one will be interesting. He's got up against someone who probably can't fight, but Deji should win. But fifth tackle here, the Dragons will put this ball up here 15 minutes if he can train. If he trains, that is. Because he wasn't bad against Jake early days. But 15 minutes left here. Here come the Sharkies. Corey McCullough says, I'm from Wollongong, which is the Dragons, so I'm going for the Dragons. Yeah, of course, I've been to Wollongong before, bro. I know buddy where Wollongong is, but great stadium there in Wollongong. But unfortunately, I don't think the Dragons are going to be able to sneak it. If we were meant to go for the team that we were born in, I would be a Dragons fan, because I was born in Gogra. So right-hand side here for the Sharkies on 4 tackle here. But then again, my mum is a Sharks fan. She's from Cronulla, so she's definitely a bit nervous in this one right now. I know she would be. Here we go. Sharks here, right-hand side. They get it off. Britton Nakora, don't offload that damn ball 20 metres out. Jared said, just remember you shaving. Oh my goodness me. I should shave tomorrow actually. Good luck. Oh, Sharks in with a chance. Oh, good tackle. He held him up. It would be a good tackle, to be honest with you. And for last, what is your opinion on South wearing their Indigenous shirts this round? Souths are a very Indigenous-minded team, whether it's Indigenous round or not. So, no, I agree with it. They can do whatever they damn well want to. So, second tackle for the Dragons. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have always been a very Indigenous-supported team and an Indigenous-minded team. So, no, good for them. Cool. I love it. And they got a good jersey too. Joshua Mitchell says, do you watch much MMA? I love it. So fifth tackle here for the Dragons. They're only 35 minutes out from their own line. Jeez, they're down by 2. You'd be thinking that they're up by 2 the way they're playing right now. Ben Hunt steps on the inside here and they lose the ball. That is mind-blowingly shithouse. Like, that is mind-blowingly shithouse. That is worse than aneurysm level. That is mind-blowingly shithouse footy from the Dragons. You kick that ball and you kick it as far as you can. You don't knock the ball on 35 metres out from their own line from doing what? Something that's going to get you, what, an extra 10 metres on your 5 metres on your kick? Like, cool, man. What the shit, man? What the shit, man? Jeffrey Foggin says, do you have a girlfriend, bro? Yeah, name's Jessica Alba. First tackle here for the Sharks. They're 20 metres out here from the line. Can the Sharks nearly put this one to bed? If they can get past the 1 try margin, they probably win this game. Josh Dugan here, 20 metres out, gets the offload away. Good offload there. Sharks here with the ball. Wade Graham, 10 metres out here. Reese says, what team does your dad support? Manly. He shouldn't be a Manly fan, but he is. Sharks inside here, 5 metres out. He's not from Manly, which is really odd. But I'll tell you why he's a Manly fan in a second. 4 tackle here, right-hand side. Here they go. Chance for the Sharks, and they've dropped the ball. Chad Townsend's been terrible in this game, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's been terrible. In my opinion, they've been terrible. Yeah, my dad's a Manly fan because apparently one time he went to Manly and went to this lady's house with his friend or mum's. I don't know. But anyway, he found this lady really, really attractive, and she was really, really wealthy, and she looked over the Manly beach, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to go for the Manly Seagulls. True story. Dead set, true story. He's not from Manly. He's from, like, Balmain. He should be a Tigers fan. It's a knock-on for the Dragons. This team frustrates the shit out of me, and I don't even give a shit how they go. I'm so angry. I'm so angry, and I don't care. I want the Dragons to lose. I want them to lose. The Titans benefit from a Dragons loss. Like, what is going on here? Cameron says that's actually true. He went for Manly as a young kid because he found this older lady who was very wealthy living at Manly on the beach, looking over the beach and looking over how amazing it was. He went for Manly because of her. Some random lady. Some random lady. Like, shit, man. Like, that's actually the true story about how my dad became Manly. Well, that's what he tells me anyway. But he's from, like, Inner West, I'm pretty certain. Because, you know, my nan's a Tigers fan. My pop's a Dogs fan. Ooh. And he slips out of there 30 minutes out. I'm pretty certain that my dad's from around that Balmain area. So, I'm pretty certain that Concord, which is Tigers territory. Yeah, he's an odd bloke. He's an odd bloke, that guy. He's an odd bloke, but I love him. So, second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 20 metres out here. Aaron Woods taken down 15 metres short here of the line. Carksy says, this is the most boring game of the season. Too many errors both sides. No, Broncos Bulldogs was worse, but this has been a shocking game. But I can tell you right now from first-hand experience, that Broncos Bulldogs game was absolutely damn well worse. Fourth tackle here for the Sharkies. 10 minutes 43 to go here of the game. Cameron says, what a guy. Oh, he is a guy, right? He absolutely is a guy. Sharks here, 8 metres short. Right-hand side they come. Chad Townsend kicks it through. Will be... Oh, is that a try, maybe? Or drop out? Or 20 minutes? No, it will be a drop out here. It will be a drop out here from the Dragons to the Sharkies. Here come the Sharks. If they can score a try here and convert it, I think it's game over. Dasmate says try. I don't think so. I don't think so. But this is going to be a drop out here. Carol Mabbott says, please don't talk about that Broncos Dogs game. It gives me trauma. Me, I tell you what, you know, I have sleepless nights because I watched that Broncos Dogs game. So, you know, don't tell me what to do because, you know, I have PTSD myself and that's just from sleeping. When I'm sleeping, I, buddy, have nightmares and I wake up and I start crying because I watched that Broncos Dogs game this year. First tackle for the Sharkies. 12-10 is the score. 25 minutes out here from the line. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys, and subscribe if you're new around here. I know we're on a very nice like number of 69 right now, but let's get one like to hit 70. So second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 15 metres out. Could be a penalty. Not going to be a penalty. Sharks right-hand side. Candy gets it off. It's going to be Hiroti. And Harodi will get taken down here about 5 metres out. Jimmy Scissors says, is it bad to tip against your own team? Yes, I publicly will tip against them, but in regards to the actual tipping on BKR Sport Tipping Competition, Matt Moylan, you are an idiot. On third tackle, he's just dropped the ball. He's tried to kick the ball, but on third tackle, he's just dropped the ball. Like, that's just shocking. That is just shocking from Matty Moylan. On third tackle, too. Till Chonga says, I went to the Broncos-Dogs game, and I'm happy I went to it because Broncos actually won a game. Yeah, but it was also, one of my best mates is a Broncos fan, diehard Broncos fan, and he still said, like, yeah, look, they won, but that's all I need to say. Third tackle here for the Dragons. They're 30 metres out here from their own line. Right-hand side they go, and 40-20 attempt here. Hey, bro, I don't know if you know this, but you actually have to kick it over the sideline, not past the 10-metre line. Oh, my God. You Shaggies, you stupid team. They're lucky. Oh, that's high. That's high. That's got to be high. Daniel Mahoney says, no, it's fine. I tip against the Dogs all the time, otherwise I would come last. Well, mate, you know what? Fair enough to you. You know, fair play to you. You're spot on, to be honest with you, because you would be last. You would be last. So, yeah, you wouldn't want to be tipping for the Dogs every week. But gee whiz. You know, Jim Jones says, hey, mate, is this first grade? Mate, I tell you what, I don't think so. I think we're watching here. You know that last week when on Thursday night they had that reserve grade game? I think that's what's happening here. We just haven't been told about it. Jared Troy says, lol, the ball handling in this game is woeful. I will tell you it's very cold in Sydney, but in the same sense, it's not even winter yet, so these guys should arc up and have a crack. Fifth tackle here for the Sharkies. They're going to boot this ball down here. Right-hand side. I don't even know why I'm wearing a singlet. I'm actually pretty cold right now, but I can't be bothered to get up and get a jumper. So 7 minutes 45 to go here, and that was terrible play there by Corey Norman. NRL for life, so should I tip against my team South this week? No, I've tipped the Rabbitohs. They're the underdogs for a reason, but I've tipped the Rabbitohs. So, no. Second tackle for the Dragons. They're 35 metres out from their own line. By the way, guys, don't forget, at 10,000 subscribers, I'll be giving one of you guys an NRL jersey. Just like we gave on the 9,000 subscribers, I'll be giving one to 10,000 subscribers as well. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. But the Sharks are going to give away a penalty, and the Dragons are going... Oh, this could be a sin bin here. If this is a sin bin, I tell you what. The Sharks could get done here. The Sharks could get done here. Oh, that's going to be a sin bin, maybe, based on these new rules. This is probably going to be a sin bin based on these new rules, lads. This potentially could be the third sin bin we're going to see tonight. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, we may actually see a genuine sin bin here. Oh, no, so it's not going to be a sin bin, so it's just going to be a penalty. Fair enough. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. But here we go, lads. Here we go. 7 minutes to go here in today's game. The Sharkies lead by 2 points. The Dragons, they're only down by 2 right now, but they're going to be inside the attacking half. They'll be 45 metres out here from the line. Jimmy Jones says head clash. Mitch Rapido says Sharks trying to beat themselves or what? Yeah, welcome to Cronulla's life. This is the lifestyle of a Cronulla fan. Yeah, you try and beat yourself at the end of the game. Right-hand side, the Dragons come 40 minutes out here. Broccoli Weave says pretty grubby season so far. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Alex says, bro, what type of organisation introduces new rules within the season? Yes and no. Yes and no. I made a video about this. I agree with it to an extent, but I think it was overdone. Still think it's been overdone, but I agree with it to an extent because it does need to be cracked down on. Third tackle here for the Dragons. They're 20 minutes out here from the line. Reece Allen says Titans beat the Dogs 100-0. Now we're talking. Third tackle here for the Dragons. Left-hand side they come. Ben Hunt gets it underneath. That's a good run there by the Dragons, but they will be taken down here. Fourth tackle. 8 metres out here from the line. Right-hand side they come, the Dragons. Benny Hunt with the ball. Gets it off to Paul Vaughan. Vaughan's going to get taken down. He can't offload the ball either. That was a stupid run. Fifth tackle here with the Dragons. They're 5 metres short here from the line. Down by 2 points right now, the Dragons. He's trying to go for a penalty here. Paul Vaughan is trying to get a penalty here. He's trying to get a penalty here for a crusher, I think. I think he's trying to get a crusher penalty here. Oh, this will be a penalty too. It's going to be 12-12. It's going to be 12-12. It's going to be 12-12 here. It's going to be a crusher. So it's going to be a 12. It's going to be 12-12 here. The Dragons will tie the game up at 12 apiece. We have not seen an extra time game this year, lads. We have not seen an extra time game this year, lads. So this could be the first extra time game. And what an underwhelming bullshit extra time game we're going to watch. Jared Troy says Great Milk can get the penalty. No, he does get the penalty there. That is a crusher. It is a crusher. It's a weak crusher, but it's a crusher nonetheless. Tilchunga says there's been one extra time game. Oh, what was the extra time game? Who is it? Oh, South Tigers went to extra time. Sorry, my bad, but in the same sense, like shit, man. Okay. Jimmy says, yeah, Rabbits Tigers. Alex is Golden Point. Golden Point is on the cards right now. They will get this kick. They're right in front. They will get this kick. It is right in front. So definitely looking forward to probably extra time here. But then again, both teams have a few field goal kickers in their team. You know, both teams do have a few field goal kickers. Desmond says Manly Warriors was not extra time. Manly Warriors that was the 80th minute. They Manly kicked the field goal on the 80th minute. Like literally on the 80th minute. Like last second on the 80th minute was when Cherry Evans kicked the field goal. That didn't go to extra time. Stormman says Golden Point. Here we go. So Dragons here. Jack Bird's kicking. I would love Jack Bird to slip over here. I would love Jack Bird to just slip over here. But he will not. He will kick it. So it will be 12-12 here. 5 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. But geez, we are in for a cracker here. We are in for a cracker. It's been a shockingly shithouse game, but we are still technically in for a cracker due to the fact that we could be going to extra time, and we're going to be looking at field goals right damn well now. Chad Townsend can kick a field goal. Matt Moylan can kick a field goal. For the Dragons, you've got Corey Norman kicking a field goal. You've got Ben Hunt kicking a field goal. You know, there's a few players in these teams that can kick a field goal. So if I'm going to say field goal one more time, I'm going to say field goal one more time. Field goal. Cam Abbas says game of the year. Yeah, this has been an unreal game. Unreal. Robert Duckham says, opening the liquor cabinet is the only way I can get through this shit. Yep, well, fair enough. Oh my god, they're talking about setting up for a Dragons win. I don't give a shit who wins this game at this point. Both these teams deserve to lose for wasting my time tonight. This is why I like streaming and love streaming with you guys, because like this is, if I watch this game by myself without anyone in the chat and streaming it, I'd probably have thrown myself through a glass window at this point. Second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 30 metres out from their own line. Cameron Mabbott says, yikes, I feel sorry for the Dragons. Imagine looking at field goal options and seeing Corey Norman. Yeah, fair enough. Third tackle here for the Dragons. Left-hand side, they come. Taken down 40 minutes out. Imagine going to this game. Like, it is cold in Sydney. Imagine going to this game to watch this and paying good money to go and watch this game. And then be like, you know what? It was extra time. At least 50 metres out here. Surely they don't go for a field goal attempt there. So Ben Hunt will boot that ball up in the air. Good take there by Will Kennedy. Kennedy's away here. William Kennedy's away here for the Sharkies. 30 metres out even their own line. Good little run there. Very nice little run there. Sammy Sue says this game's got a lot more interesting, especially if it goes to Golden Point. Tuchunga says I'm going to leave the stream to watch the rest of the game. See you tomorrow. All right, mate. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. So second tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 35 metres out here from the line. Second tackle for the Sharks. Right-hand side they come. 40 metres out. Meg Campbell says, the only thing getting me through this game is the stream. Fair enough. Sharks with the ball here. Inside the attack and half. Fourth tackle. They can the Sharks get the field goal to win the game right now. Left-hand side they come. 40 metres out. 35 metres out. They've got a chance here. 30 metres out. Williams is still with the ball. They could take a field goal here. They could take a field goal here. They could take a field goal here. Gets it to Chad Townsend. Townsend will kick it up in the air. He will knock over the field goal. Down into the back right-hand corner. And the Dragons will have the ball. Good tackle there by Britton Nakora, though, to keep on running on through. Dazmate says, Dragons fans know they have been hunting their team and their Sharks might kick off. That's a fair call, too. The Sharks are winning the field position battle right now, and the Dragons aren't doing anything about it too. Third tackle, the Dragons are only 15 metres out from their own line. Jeez, this is poor from the Dragons to get out of their own line. This is very, very poor, but Ben Hunt steps on the inside. He's going to lose about... No, he's going to get the ball off to Jack Bird. Jack Bird's going to get away here. No, he's going to get tackled. He's lose the ball. He just lost the ball. Dragons have just lost the ball 30 metres out from their own line. Wowee. Josh Dugan's going to get that, but the Dragons are going to lose the ball 30 metres from their own line. Jack Bird has just dropped his lollies all over the place, son. The lollies are gone. The lollies are gone. That's knocked out of the arm by Dugan, but in the same sense, it is a loose carry. Ooh. On report for a high tackle, what? A captain's challenge. The Dragons are challenging this. This is interesting. The Dragons are challenging this. I don't believe this should be a penalty either way, but in the same sense, it's 1-on-1 either way. So, like, it doesn't matter. But, like, it's just a loose carry. I don't think that's... I think that's a loose carry and it's a knock-on. Yeah, I think this is a knock-on for the Dragons. I agree with this. I don't know why the commentators are talking about this. He's not trying to hit that ball out. He's trying to wrap him up in a tackle. His hand hits the ball out. It constitutes a loose carry. So I don't understand what the commentators talking about. This is why I don't like commentators sometimes, guys, because it doesn't make sense what they're saying. How can you say that Dugan is trying to push that ball out with his hand? He's trying to wrap up the player. As he's wrapping up the player, the hand hits the ball out. That's a loose carry against the Dragons. That's got nothing to do with the Sharks. Like, shush, commentary team. Like, come on, man. All right, so that's going to be the ball here to the Sharkies, 30 metres out. Elias Sam says, you're drunk, aren't you? I'm drunk in regards to saying that is the right call. That is absolutely the right call there. That's absolutely the right call there. Absolutely. Every day of the week, that is the correct call to be made there for the game. So right hand side for the Sharkies, 30 metres out here. And Matty Moreland gets tackled about 21 metres out. Wouldn't be surprised if the Sharks knock this ball on. This is the type of game this is right now. The Sharks probably knocked this ball on in this set. Chad Townsend with the ball, gets it off. It's going to be Jack Williams with the ball. William Hunt says, okay, so just keep on drinking then. Cheers. And for last, it was 1-on-1 anyway. Yeah, exactly right. But it would have been, what they're arguing is the Dragons would have got the ball back. But 20 minutes out here for the Sharks. 1 minute 53 to go here of the game. The Sharks got the left-hand side here. Gets it back to Aiden Tolman. They're right in front if they want to go for a field goal, but they have to get it. If they don't get it, they give a 7-tackle set. The Sharks here for a field goal. Charge down. So it will be, and it's going to be, is he offside? Was he onside? Ooh, that's a good charge down then. I didn't know if the Dragons play was onside there, but the Dragons will charge it down, and they will get the ball here on second tackle, 40 metres out. Jeez, very good charge down there by the Dragons to prevent a field goal from right in front. So the Dragons will get a shot here because they're 55 metres out here from the line. Third tackle here for the Dragons. Guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Third tackle here for the Dragons. At the halfway point, it's fourth tackle here. They're going to be in field goal position. They're going to be in field goal position here, the Dragons, at the end of this set. Fifth tackle here. They're going to be 35 metres out here. They're going to have to pass it back behind the 40. This is going to be a 2-point field goal if they do get it. So they're going to give it back to Corey Norman here. Corey Norman here. He's behind his players. It's a shocking kick. And he's missed it. But that was actually not as bad as I thought it was. So it's a 7-tackle set here for the Sharks. They're going to be 20 metres out here from their own line, obviously. 47 seconds left here of the game. Oh my goodness me. But Chad Townsend, that was a very good charge down there. But it's McCullough who got the ball. It wasn't offside. So McCullough got the kick. And what's going on here? Who knocked it on? What? What? The Sharks knocked the ball on off their what? The Sharks just knocked the ball on off their tap. Oh my God. Oh my God, Sharks. That's a new level. That is a new level of bad. That is a new level of bad. That is straight up one of the dumbest things you've seen on a rugby league field. The Sharks have just knocked the ball on off their own tap 20 metres out. They've given the Dragons a chance. Hiroti has knocked the ball on. The Dragons will have a chance here to win the game. 30 seconds to go here. The Dragons 25 metres out with an absolute gift. Do they take it early? Do they take it on the last chance? I don't know, but they're going to run it straight down the centre here. Norman should be kicking this. They're literally 20 metres out here. First tackle. They're going to go for it early. He's going to miss it. He's going to shonk it badly. Why are you taking that so early, Norman? Why are the Dragons taking that so early? I'm actually in shock at the shockingness of this shocking game. I thought this game was shithouse, but they found a way. If you knock this ball on from this restart, Sharks, I swear to God. I swear to God. So we're going extra time here, lads. We're going to extra time here. Wow. I have just seen one of the most I'm going to say it, the most clusterfuck games I've ever seen in regards to the last 5 minutes. That was horrific. That was so bad. How did the Dragons not win that? Also, how did the Sharks not win it? Because they were 20 minutes out with a kick. Wow, Elias Sampson, you're going to get timed out, my dude. Like, okay, thanks for spamming and see you later. So we're going to extra time here, guys. What is it? 12-12 as the score. Guys, we're on 75 likes right now. Let's get 5 more likes to hit 80. Also, subscribe if you're new around here at 10,000 subscribers. We're going to give away an NRL jersey to one of you guys. But both teams definitely deserve to lose. Sport reactions, so I absolutely agree with you there. Both teams deserve to lose this game. Why hello there says, my friend said that Corey Norman is a good player today. Can't wait to prove him wrong. Well, you can already prove him wrong right now. Swaggington says, William Kennedy is carrying the Sharks. I would absolutely agree with that too. I think Matt Mullins had a pretty good game, but in the same sense, well, not a pretty good game, but a decent game nonetheless. Meg Campbell says, this game was a try not to laugh. I've easily failed. this is a shocking game. Who's going to get the kickoff here? So, the Dragons are begging they don't get the kickoff here because Ben Hunt's on the team. So, what's going on here? So Wade Graham has decided to kick it off. We'll kick it to Ben Hunt. Kick it to Ben Hunt if I'm the Sharkies. Kick it to Ben Hunt right now. 72 says, both teams seriously need a good kick in the balls for those 1 pointers gone wide. Chad Townsend's kick didn't go wide. He got charged down by McCulloch. It was very good. Robert Duckham says, how do you knock on from your own tap? Highest level shit. Yes, but also, how do you not score from when you're the opposite team? But that's a very bad kick from Corey Norman. I can't believe you knocked that ball on there. Like, that is just the dumbest thing in the history of ever. That's the dumbest thing in the history of ever. Patrick Nance says, no one deserves to win this. No, you know who deserves to win this? You know who deserves to win this? No, you're right. Nobody. No one deserves to win this. And for last, imagine what Ben Hunt's thinking right now. He's thinking, don't kick me the damn well ball. Don't kick me the damn well ball. All right. The Sharks haven't played a golden point for a long time, apparently, but the Dragons played the Cowboys last year for an extra time play. Aiden Hammond says, who do you want the AFL? I'm a Geelong Cats fan, man. But 12-12 is the score. The Sharks will be kicking off to the Dragons here. Jeez, what a finish we've got coming up here. Too bad it was a shithouse game for 80 minutes. Well, I guess 78 minutes. But the Sharks will boot this one down. If you kick that out in the full, I'm going to cry. 5 minutes out here, the Dragons. This is actually a good play here by the Sharks. I think you back in your defense. You don't give them a good field position, and then obviously you get the field position battle off the start. I agree with not getting the kickoff. So second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 25 metres out from their own line. They've got 3 tackles to try and get within field goal position, and right now they're 30 metres out, and they are nowhere close. Dasman says, oh my gosh, the Sharks kick. I know, it was crazy. Fourth tackle here for the Dragons. They're 40 metres out here from the line. We are in currently golden point, guys. Don't forget that. 4th tackle here. The Dragons for a 40-20 attempt. Ben Hunt, he's going to kick it down deep. That's a good kick there, but the Sharks will still probably get out to about 15 metres out. William Kennedy here gets around 1. Oh, that's a nice play there by William Kennedy. He is honestly carrying this team right now. Jimmy James says, class action for our 80 minutes of pain. Well, fair enough. At least this is some benefit to this game. You know, it's been a shithouse game, but at least we're watching a golden point right now. You know, but the Sharks right now are shocking. Like, how are you on 3rd tackle, 25 metres out from your own line? Left hand side here with the Sharkies. Matty Moylan with the ball, gets it off. What are they doing? This is so basic. Throw the ball around a little bit more than this, lads. Otherwise, you're going to get a 12-12 draw right now. Jared Troy says, just hold on to the ball, please. No, you want to get into the attacking half. You don't want to just hold on to the ball. You want to get into the attacking half right now. Wade Graham gets to the 40. 5 tackles gone. They've only gotten 40 to the 40-metre line. They started at 15. They've only got 25 metres from this entire set. Chad Townsend will boot that ball down deep. It's a pretty easy kick there for the Dragons, and they're going to be in good field position. They've won the field position battle. So now it comes down to the Sharks not having the good decision to take that the kick to start the first half of extra time. Come on, guys, 3 likes away from 80. Let's get to 80 right damn well now. The Dragons with the ball here, 2nd tackle, 45 metres out from their own line. They will have a chance here, the Dragons. They will have a nice little shot at goal here. But it will give a 7 tackle set to the Sharks if he does miss the kick. So 3rd tackle here for the Dragons. They're 45 metres out here. Blake Laurie with the ball. 4th tackle. They're 37 metres out here. They have a chance. Keek says, go the Sharks. Right-hand side they come. McCulloch gets it off to Vaughan. They're literally going to be 25 metres out here. This should be a field goal right here for the Dragons. This should be game over right now. This should be game, set, match here for the Dragons. They're going to go left-hand side. They're not going to take the field goal. On 5th tackle. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are the Dragons doing? What are the Dragons doing? What are the Dragons doing? Why are you not taking a field goal 20 metres out? What are you doing, lad? 2nd tackle here for the Sharks. They're going to be 15 metres out. William Kennedy, it's 3rd tackle, 20 metres out. But what? Look out left-hand side. You pass this ball out left, you got to try here. You got to try here for the Sharks. Come out left-hand side. Will Chambers with the ball here. He's going to get the ball underneath here. It's going to be Hiroti. Hiroti gets out 35 metres. He's still going here, Hiroti. Hiroti's still going here. Hiroti's still going here. 50 metres out. 40 metres out. 30 metres out. He's going to slip over. 30 metres out here. 4th tackle here for the Sharkies. 30 metres out. 4th tackle here for the Sharkies. They go right-hand side. They were all offside on the left-hand side, though. Aaron Woods, you should be kicking this field goal. Pass this back to about 35 metres out. This should be a field goal here for the Sharks. That could be a penalty here. Right-hand side for Chad Townsend. Townsend will charge down again, but it will be a set again here now for the Sharks. It will be a set again here for the Sharks. They get the ball here, 25 metres out. It's going to be first tackle here for the Sharkies. At least this is a good finish. At least this is a good finish for an absolutely shithouse game. First tackle here for the Sharks. They're 20 metres out. A minute and a half left of the first half of Golden Point. Josh Dugan's still going here. He gets the offload away. He's got the offload away. Jack Williams here. Williams here still going 10 metres out, 7 metres out, 5 metres out. Oh my goodness me, the Sharks are coming right now. Second tackle here. The Sharks have to win this game from here. They have to win this game from here. Right-hand side, the Sharks come. I don't know what's going on. Chad Townsend, he'll kick the conversion. He'll kick the penalty. He'll kick the field goal. I'm all over the place, but he wins the game. The Sharks win the game 13-12. He kicks the field goal, and Chad Townsend is celebrating with the boys. The Sharks have won 13-12 here in this game. I couldn't even speak right now. I couldn't even speak. Everything was going so crazily. Very smart play there by Chad Townsend. Didn't need to go over the field goal there because he had so many tackles up his sleeve. But what a kick there. What a kick from buddy Chad Townsend for the field goal. And they get the win 13-12. They get the win 13-12 there. Jeez, that was a hectic finish, I'm not going to lie to you. You know, that first 70, 75 minutes was absolutely shithouse. But that final 5 minutes and that extra time was actually crazy. The Dragons should have won. The Sharks should have won. The Sharks did win, but they should have won like 2-3 times previously. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. So I'm 3 from 3 for my tips. I'll be happy about that. I honestly just think both teams deserve to lose that game. But either way, you're taking that 2 points if you're the Sharkies. Minty Raptor says, do you think the fans got their money's worth? I think so, yeah. I think that, yes, it was a shithouse game for 75 minutes. But at least you got that. If you went to that game, you would have been very excited. And that would have been a ripper finish to be witnessing live, especially as a Sharks home fan there. Look, I think that overall the game, yeah, like I said, was pretty shocking. But you'll take an extra point game no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Katuku says, you're topping brilliant still as well. Two Triples Gaming says, my tipping, that's right. Desk accuses finally we can move on to proper games this week. Yes, so don't forget, guys, tomorrow we will be streaming all 3 games. I won't be going to the Gold Coast because my foot is still sprained. My ankle, sorry. So tomorrow's game, guys, we will be streaming the Titans-Bulldogs game at 3 p.m. with the Roosters-Broncos at 5:30 and the Raiders and Storm at 7:35. So all 3 games we will be streaming. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, obviously subscribe. You know, hit that notification bell too, because we do upload videos as well. So just so that you can make sure you get to see the video, hit that notification bell so you get a notification when we upload. Also, smack the thumbs up button. We're on 85. Appreciate you as always. I hope you had a good time in the night, because despite the fact that it was a shocking 75 minutes, I hope you still had fun watching the game. Too bad to the Dragons. Unfortunately, that's not going to be a good one for you guys. That's not going to be a good one because now, with that loss, the Dragons can potentially, well, they probably will, well, it depends on the Manly game. Dragons are -2 right now. Actually, no, the Dragons will be -3. Manly are a game behind. If they win, they will go above the Dragons. If the Raiders win by, well, they're not going to beat the Storm by 30, but if they did, they would go above the Dragons. If the Titans can win by more than 33, they will jump the Dragons as well. So a couple of teams could jump the Dragons here this week, especially with the Titans playing the Dogs as well. Jeffrey says, have a wonderful evening, my bro. Appreciate my dude. RB for me says, where are the Bulldogs if they win? The Bulldogs, if they win, they come 16th. And if they lose, they come 16th. And if they draw, they come 16th. That's the Bulldogs for you, mate. There's no surprises there. But guys, like I said, I'm going to jump off for now. Appreciate you as always. And I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.